everybody, and welcome to SciFi Vision for October 23rd. I got a Santa hat finally, and it keeps disappearing into my background. I guess it's not really helping, is it? But welcome, everybody. We are going to be doing... What? Am I muted? No? What? What?
AJ, did she say welcome to SciFi Vision for October 23rd?
Oh, yeah, I think I did. I don't know why. I was probably looking at
that, but yes. Now that I think about it.
10 o'clock, not 10th month. Welcome to SciFi Vision for December 23rd. We're going to be doing Pluribus and Percy Jackson, and then after we'll do a little bit of trivia. I decided to leave up my fancy Christmas background from last night. But if you did miss our other trivia, you can still, of course, catch it by looking at the live after the fact. Yeah, we did trivia for, I think, like over 3 hours, I think, last night, something like that.
Jesus, so make sure I left.
Yeah, I know. But make sure you check it out. And also, I'll reiterate again that I am giving away a digital copy of Running Man, the new one. If you want to win it, leave a comment. You can either do it in this video or yesterday's video. I'll see it either way, but preferably yesterday's video. Either your favorite Christmas movie or your favorite Stephen King movie, and then I will enter you to win. And yeah, please like the video, hype it if you can, subscribe to the channel, join our Discord if you haven't. And just a reminder, we will be coming back on Sunday night for our Stranger Things breakdown because of the holiday. The days we can't do it on Thursdays because of the holidays. So we'll be doing that on Sunday. And then, of course, Scarlett and I still have The Artist on Monday. So, yeah. But in between there are holidays somewhere. So,
great.
And I will pin that chat. There we go. All right. Well, yeah, we have Pluribus to do. And Debbie, I'm assuming talking about this episode, said, wow, what an episode. This episode was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wish we'd get to see Carol and I'm still going to say his name. Manny.
Manusos.
See Carol and Manusos meet up. I thought they were going to do that in this episode. I hate that we have to freaking wait again, but I get
saving it for the finale.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be
announcement tomorrow, by the way, if anybody missed that announcement.
I think we may not get that till next season.
Really? I hope not. I feel like that really sucks if that's the case. I'm trying to not have a hidden head. I'm trying to move.
I feel like I feel like it's probably going to be one of those they'll meet up right at the end and then the credits will hit type of thing.
Could be.
Oh, like they see each other and like boom, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I feel like maybe he's moving so slowly now, and it is kind of realistic that he should be moving that slowly. Like Panama's really far away, right?
Well, he's in Mexico now, isn't he?
He's in Panama. He says in this episode, "Wait a minute, I'm in Panama."
Yeah, but by the end of the episode, wasn't he in Mexico?
No, was he? I don't think so.
I thought there. I'll have to.
I don't know. I feel like if we don't get to see the meet, I feel like to me that's going to be a real letdown, and I'm going to be really mad because I understand stretching things out, but like not a whole lot happens on this show. Look, it goes very, very slow, and I'm not saying that's necessarily a bad thing. It's a good show. I love the show, but not a lot physically happens in this show, and I feel like if I've waited all season to see her meet up with him, and then like they cut it right before that, especially if they cut it right before that. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't even care about their meeting up. I mean, the show isn't about action or anything. It's very thought provoking. That's the whole point, you know?
Yeah, but I still feel like I want to see that. And like I get it, but I don't know. To me, that'll be a real letdown if we don't at least get to see them meet. It doesn't have to be like a long involved thing, but at least like get them talk for a couple minutes, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I like the idea of maybe they just meet each other and that's the end, right? In the last episode, they see each other and like, boom, that's it.
That's at least better than not at all.
Yeah. I like that idea. So, all right. So you want
to says episode 9's all about them. I don't know what DW is, other than Doctor Who, which I don't think is what that means. But yeah, maybe they're supposed to meet in the last episode. I honestly don't know. I have not gotten a chance to. I have not gotten.
Well, I mean, the way the episode ends, Zoza sits up and she's like, you're gonna have a visitor soon.
Yeah, which makes me think we'll probably get to see it. But I don't know. I'm afraid it's a bait and switch and we won't. I'm just a little worried. That's all.
I mean, I felt, all right, we can wait till we talk about it, but I felt like her saying that, I was like, oh my God, that's going to make Manusos go insane. Like the idea that like they're telling Carol, like this is exactly what he doesn't want is for them to be like, right? I was like, oh, poor Manusos. Like he wants nothing to do with them. But all right, we can talk more about it. Let's jump into it. I thought it was a really good episode, you guys. I really liked it. I liked this sort of weirdness that's happening in this episode. Like you think Carol is really kind of embracing Zosia because she misses her. And then is Carol really, I mean, what's it called? This episode is called, the title of the episode is Charm Offensive.
Yes.
And really Carol is like, you know, just when I think Carol is like succumbing, Carol's working them, but then I think Carol's succumbing again. Like, I don't know. I think it's a really fine line that Carol's on right now.
Yeah. I agree with that. That's
what did you guys think?
I agree. I mean, she's throughout the whole episode, I was like, you know, she was so lonely and everything. And then as soon as she pulls out the board, though, and writes down they eat people.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I see where this is going. She's just, you know, buddying up to learn more.
Yeah. That makes me happy, I feel like. Because I feel like I was kind of like, really, she's been so against it and suddenly she wasn't. So it's nice to know that a lot of that at least might be faked. I think some of it's faked. I don't think all of it's fake. I feel like she does maybe like Zosia a little bit. She's starting to.
Well, she slept with her.
Well, there's that too. But I forgot about that. But I do think she's playing her, definitely. All right.
Yeah.
So let's go through a little bit. Like I said, I took way less photos this time since we don't go too deep on this show, but we do get a lot of Manusos leaving. So we talked about this the last time about how he, is not willing to take anything from them. He's not happy that they put him in the hospital, but obviously he wouldn't, be alive if they didn't. But he's right away like, how much for all the stuff you use? Because they're like, you don't know us anything. And he's like, yeah, well, I want to pay for the, bandages and the whatever they used. I don't know.
I like the part where he's in a hospital in Panama and his entire bill is only $8,700. And
I know, that's what I was thinking. That's an awful cheap hospital bill, isn't it?
It would be like $87,000 in the US, right?
Yes, here it would be.
Well, that's, I mean, that goes to show that the price, the difference in money, depending on where you are.
Yeah.
Definitely. I don't actually, that does say United States dollars. Sorry, I was just going to say really quick to answer your question, Nicole. I don't know that we're going to do any trivia tomorrow. We were going to do a little bit of trivia after we were done talking about this and Percy. We were going to probably do it for a little bit, not the extent we did yesterday, but we'll try to do a little bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, Karen.
He's very like, what do I have to pay? And they're like, nothing. And he's like, no, I mean, before you came, the real people who really work here, what would it really cost? And, I think it shows a real difference between him and Carol, because I think Carol would be like, whatever, not even think about that, would totally take the medical care. And I'm not saying that one of them is right or wrong. It's just a different way that they're approaching this, right?
They are. And I was going to say, just to comment on that, he's not talking about like the cost it would actually cost at the hospital. This is just for the stuff they use, like specifically, because I see, it's in Spanish, but it says like antibiotics.
Oh, it's just supplies. It's not like.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. Radiation. So yeah, I think it's just the supplies and an ambulance that he stole. I love how he added.
That's one ambulance.
I love that.
I think it's interesting because we have many facets of opinion, the different opinions that you could possibly have about this whole situation. You have Manusos who's completely against everything, being like, how much do I owe for my hospital stay? He is 100% against everything and anything of the collective. Then, on the flip side of it, you've got Diabate, who's like, yeah, live it up. Give me my 7 cars for 7 days and as many women as I can take, and eat this type of food and that type of food, and he's just totally living it up. Then you have, people that are in denial. Most specifically, I can't ever remember her name. The one who's like, "Don't make my son cry again." I want to smack her.
Lakshmi? Is her name
Lakshmi. It's Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. Okay, Lakshmi. Yeah. And then you have Lakshmi, who like is in complete denial, and then you have Carol, who's kind of like, we're not exactly 100% sure, but she's definitely bordering the in between of what Manusos and Diabate are doing. But
Yeah.
Carol's more investigative.
Yeah.
To try and her ultimate goal is to end it, but in the meantime she's kind of playing along.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives the aspect of for all of us out here watching it to say our feelings and how who we feel closer to. Be like, I mean, I'd probably be in the Carol boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would be too. I said before, I feel like I would have for a week though probably did what Diabate did. Not the sex and stuff, but I mean I would have been like, I want to visit this place and this place. Fly me around places. I don't know. I feel like I might do that.
Yeah.
Might feel bad, but yeah, he's definitely the opposite.
Yeah.
But she's she's talking to Zosha now. Like we said, she's definitely at the very least pretending to get along with her. But I don't know. I feel like some of it she really seemed to actually like her and seemed to be getting along with her regardless of why she started it. I don't think it's all fake. I don't know.
I mean, I have what do you think, AJ? I have some thoughts about that.
What do I think about what? I apparently didn't hear you.
About this idea that Carol, does she really like Zosha?
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. When she got high, seeing how the drug worked, and she videotaped herself and then played it back, she definitely thinks Zosha's fuckable. She got very mad.
But I'm not sure that's the same thing as liking her. I'm saying I think that she likes her like a. She's not exactly a person. It's every person, but I mean likes her likes her like it's her like as a friend. I mean, not just attracted to her, like wants to hang out with her. I don't know how that's still a bad description, but
it's hard to say. Like, we don't know how much she actually knows. I mean, we've heard a little bit about Zosha in the episode, but we don't know how much. I mean, the way time keeps jumping and going forward so quickly, we don't know how much conversation they've had and about what. And I mean, I think part of Carol is definitely it likes the companionship, but I think the jury's out on her actual feelings towards her.
I felt at the end of last week's episode that when Carol paints come back in the street, it's like she's so lonely and just wants some companionship. And then after watching this week's episode, there's a part of it where Carol is playing a game, right? And I think, yes, she likes Zosha as a person, as a companion, as really the only person on the planet she can talk to. And she finds Zosha attractive, but I think the others have made a calculated move in sending Zosha to be her liaison, right? Like they picked a person who looked like the character she wrote in a movie, right, and they knew she'd be attractive. And she has all the knowledge of Helen. And like, I think this episode was a little bit of a revelation in terms of like, we see Carol's understanding of like she likes Zosha, but she knows that they are using Zosha, and now she's going to also use Zosha, right?
Do you think, my question though is, in saying that, do you think it's all nefarious necessarily? Because like you're saying, they knew that they should use her because she looked like the character and they knew she'd be attracted to her. Sometimes though, I wonder, is it possible that it is really an altruistic thing? Like, we want to make Carol happy. This is somebody who would make her happy rather than this is somebody who will make her quit trying to change us back, type of thing. Because sometimes I kind of wonder, like, we're all this, they're back. Not, I know we, with morality and everything, but I mean, sometimes I wonder if it really is, if they really are, and it's possible that they're as altruistic as they're saying they are. I mean, all along, I don't really necessarily think they were, but sometimes I wonder, like, are we just looking at it from the negative point of view, if that makes sense? Like, I don't know, because I think they do want to make her happy for the sake of making her happy sometimes, as opposed to getting her to stop.
I mean, is it either or is it both, right? Like,
Yeah, it could be.
Can it be nefarious and altruistic at the same time? Like, they think they're being altruistic because they are under this mind thing, but their ultimate goal is to assimilate Carol, right? And they're only trying to make Carol, they can't kill Carol or harm her, but their goal is to assimilate her, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. So I think you're right, Carol. Karen. I think it's both.
They're altruistic, but their altruism is nefarious.
Yes.
They don't think they're nefarious, but to Carol it is, right, Jamie? You know, like,
yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying, like, I guess all along, I more think of it like they just want her to quit trying to reverse it. You know what I mean? They're trying to distract her. But sometimes I think that may not be true. They might just be like, well, this will make Carol happy. Let's do this. Regardless of the true reasoning, because you're right, it's nefarious no matter what. I'm just saying, I think that sometimes they may literally be doing it because they're saying this will make Carol happy, as opposed to saying this will make Carol quit bothering us about that. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
And is a happy Carol more likely to go along with them?
There's that too, yeah. So I guess it I guess gets the same thing happening. So
I think there was a point in this episode where, like, we can really boil them down to a species that wants to propagate itself to the next planet, right? Like Zoja says, like, we want to. You're like, oh, wait a minute, they're not trying to take over Earth. Like, this is like, if you think of them as just a virus or a bacteria or anything that just wants to, like, survive and procreate and expand, is kind of what they really are, right?
Yeah.
And like, they don't want to kill Carol, but they don't, like, I don't know, are they like killing her with kindness, sort of? Like, they want to include her, and kindness is their weapon to lull her. And granted, like, is that the best way to approach modern humanity? Probably, because we're all a bunch of lazy fat nothings who just watch.
No, you're not wrong.
So I have a question that came to mind. So when we see the scene of video, it says that because of them not being able to pick apples, they are. Well, I forget what the time frame was for them to run out of sustenance, and that leads me to a question of: are they procreating to continue this everything? And does that mean the babies are immediately born part of the collective because, you know, they're like, all right, but like, if two people in the collective, I would assume that their DNA would make it so the baby is automatically part of the collective. However, if the Abate got one of them pregnant, is there a chance that the baby is immune?
Yeah, I don't know. But they said they would die out after a certain point. So
right.
Whether they're procreating or not, I mean, I think probably my guess would be the babies that they're having now are the babies that the women were already pregnant when this happened, because they're only, 90 days or something?
It's only 41 days. It's 41 days.
It's 90 days. It feels like it. No, I'm kidding. I think it's longer than it is.
It's 60. It's 60 by the end of.
Oh, okay. A little bit closer then. Yeah, I don't know that they would need. I mean, they're going to die out anyway, according to what they said.
If they said they only have food for like 10 years, I think, right?
Is that what it was? I don't know what it was.
I kind of wonder if they would let Carol and Debate and everyone give them food. Like, because I was thinking about the fact that she will eat when Carol gives it to her, right? But they won't let Debate talk about, like, he was saying, can we make robots that can pick the apples and that? And she's like, no, because we'd have to program them. So they can't be responsible. But I mean, technically, like, they could have the people that aren't affected do things for them, I guess.
Yeah, but 12 survivors could not possibly harvest and hunt enough
No,
food.
they could.
Billion
But
alive.
I'm just thinking about the fact, like, I wonder if the fact that they're trying to assimilate everybody is kind of what is sending them to their death in a way, because maybe if there was like a partial population that wasn't affected, that they left alone and let them not turn if they didn't want to, that maybe they would be willing to help them. I don't know. It's just an odd thought I
You
had.
think about them as a virus or a bacteria or a disease, it just wants to infect as many people as it can. It doesn't have this like,
You know what?
But it also wants to survive.
Sorry, finish your thought, Karen. But I just figured out the solution.
No, I gotta drop out for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I have a solution to this whole thing. If all right, so if it's 10 years that they're gonna all die out because they're gonna run out of their HDP, then all they got to do, Carol and Diabate and the other survivors, all they got to do is they recreate the world. They have new babies who are going to be immune because, because they're, you just wait till they all, you wait till the collective dies off, and you just, start making new babies.
Thought about that. In 10 years, they can take the planet back over, right?
Yeah.
Although I don't know that there only being a handful of people left on the earth is, I mean, yes, technically they could repopulate.
Hey,
that way.
Adam and Eve started the whole thing, right?
No, you're right. They could repopulate that way. I don't know that would be in Carol's best interest necessarily, but yeah, technically, I guess they could. Maybe they just have to wait 10 years then. But they'd have to be waited on, I guess, in the meantime by these people. Yeah, I don't know. But you're right. I mean, a virus, if you look at them like a virus wants to reproduce. I just think about the fact that a virus also, if you're saying wants to reproduce, a virus doesn't have a brain, but I assume they want to survive. They just don't have a way that they can unless they figure something out. I just was thinking about if they had like part of the pot, like if you question all the time, you always say, if they get turned back, will they remember? Like technically, if they will, couldn't they just take like a small portion of people, turn them back, have them create the machines with their brains if they still remember everything, and then turn them back to the hive mind, and then that way the people that are in the hive mind wouldn't have to do anything they don't want. I don't know, just an odd thought. And I know it's completely irrelevant because they're not going to do that. It's the thought that popped up.
Actually, no, Jamie, that's an interesting thought that I would hope maybe Carol would think of at some point. Is you took over all these people without their consent. You're not going to force us, but hey, why don't you, even one at a time, turn somebody back, and say, hey, do you want to stay? Do you want to stay part of the? Do you want to return to the collective, or do you want to stay an individual?
Yeah, and then they could say, and then say if you stay, don't go back to the collective. Like they would maybe be willing to help them, the ones who do, because I'm sure there would be some people who would want to.
Not for nothing. If the first person they did it was like, yeah, I don't want to go back to the collective, they might be like, all right, experiment done. We're not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just an odd thought. There's so many ways you can go with this. I'm just surprised that it's been interesting. Like I said from the beginning, I really felt like if this show lasted and was only a few people, that it was going to get really boring, and it hasn't. It's written really well. I just couldn't foresee like how it could be good, but it is really good. So I'm going to trust that they know what they're doing. I just, like I said, my main concern is I feel like if we don't at least get to see Carol and Manusos interact before the end of the season, I'm going to be severely disappointed and be like, I waited for nothing. But I know not everybody feels like that. That's my
I don't feel like that. I mean, I don't feel it. I mean, that's season 2, right? That, you know what I mean? I mean, I could also see, Manusos is going to be very, like, he's going to show up, see Carol as Sosa, and be like, what the hell? I just put my life in danger to get to you, and you've become friends with them. Screw you, lady.
I have a feeling that when Zosha said he was coming, I have a feeling she's gonna like make herself scarce when he gets there, because they know he won't want them.
Probably.
I think.
But I'm just saying, I just feel like he's gonna basically say to I feel like there's going to be a situation where, at least to start, where he's going to be like, Carol, you're not who I thought you were, type of thing.
Yeah, you're accepting their help and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think this is going to be. I forget what they said. I remember reading like how many years it's going to be till season 2 if we get it. I mean, it's like Severance. It's going to be a few years.
Probably till December 20. It's going to be almost probably December of 2027. Based on the theory of people that based on how long season 1 took to make and post and everything, they're estimating.
Yeah. That's still 2 years, and I guess that's kind of my point. Like if they were coming back in the fall or something, I could maybe say, we can wait. But waiting that long, that's why I'll be super disappointed if we don't, because I feel like that's too long to make us wait for them to come together when they've been teasing it all season. So yeah, I don't know, but you guys.
Oh, and I looked. He is near the U.S.-Mexican border by the end of the episode.
Oh, he is. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Yeah, because I thought I saw a sign at the end of the episode, so I Googled while we've been talking, and he's near the U.S.-Mexican border.
You know what? You should ask.
And it has been 60 days since at the end of the episode.
Almost.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, Jamie's got it.
He's almost at the border. It says United States. I don't know what the first thing says. Frontier of Mexico, something United States. So he's at
the border. So that might say like U.S.-Mexico border, probably.
Something like that. Yeah, that definitely says United States underneath. I remember that much from Spanish class, but I don't know for sure the rest of it. Frontier of Mexico, something Mexico, and then United States.
Oh yeah,
went too far. Sorry.
All right, so that's okay. Sorry, I had to leave for a second, you guys.
All good.
My dad is still awake at 10 o'clock. My dad wanted to go to bed, and I like to help him walk up the stairs.
It's okay. No worries. We're all good.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're still in the house with the pink lemonade.
Yes.
This whole episode with Carol getting close to Zosia, like I loved how it was like a little setup. Like Carol's asked them to come back, and it almost felt like people on like their first date, like a really awkward.
It
was definitely very awkward.
I knew they were trying to I kind of figured they were trying to push it that way, the way it was going. But yeah, it definitely felt like a date. Let me ask you though, we know now that she was faking at least a certain portion of it, but did you think that at the beginning until they showed the whiteboard? Because I didn't really think about that. I feel like I should have, but I didn't.
Well, here's the thing. I knew the title of the episode was Charm Offensive, and the little blurb says Carol changes her approach. And so I kind of knew, like I had a feeling maybe Carol was, but it felt really, I think the thing between Carol and Zosia feels kind of real. Like I can't remember the name of the actor who plays Zosia, but she's really good. Her character is done very well. Even though she's probably a faker who's trying to trick Carol.
Her name's Carolina Wydra probably.
Yeah. I mean, I feel it between them. Like if they want you to think these two might be attracted, I get it. But again, the others have sent Zosia as a person they thought would be attractive to Carol, right? Like,
right.
And then I had to remember, like it's only been 41 days. Like she's still really grieving Helen, her wife. Like, right? Like, she's not going to be look, you can be grieving, you can be married and find someone attractive. It doesn't mean you're going to like be in love or whatever, right?
Yeah, and she still might sleep with somebody, whether she's in love, in love with them or not. That has nothing to do with it.
Very traumatic situation. You can't really say how someone would react.
No, but I feel like what we know of Carol, it seems out of character, which is why I should have, I guess, thought about it. Like it kind of is a little out of character what happened. Like she seemed like she was still grieving, and then all of a sudden she's sleeping with her. And I think a lot of it obviously is a setup. And I'm curious how that goes too, because they clearly did not, I don't think, see it coming at all. So if they find out that she's faking it, like how's that going to go? Although I think that's going to be a while down the road in season 2 before that happens.
What was I going to say? Oh, you know what I appreciated, because I've actually been thinking about this. I'm glad they had that conversation during the massage about feeling pleasure and if it feels good, because I started wondering that myself. Like, do they still they still feel the same sensations. And I wondered, too, does everybody feel it? And she's like, no, each person has their own thing, but we all know that it's happening. I think that's very interesting. Because she's right. It'd be too much. It'd be overload if everybody was feeling everything that everybody else was feeling at the exact same moment.
Well, and Carol says, like, it's like you're giving massage to yourself. And like, we know if you try to give yourself a little massage like this, I might work on a knot, but it doesn't feel the same way, right? Or you can't,
Right.
you can't tickle
Okay,
yourself.
that's one positive of the hive mind, right? You can give yourself massages when you want.
By the way, I love this shot that you took here, Jamie, that we're looking at. The O'Keefe. I love how the O'Keefe is like really the center that we're looking at. Two of them, right?
Yeah. You know what's interesting too that you say that though? Isn't this thing, I don't know what it's called, but isn't that like a thing for the brain?
Phrenology head, right?
Yeah, but isn't it like I thought it has a brain picture on it, doesn't it? I can't remember. I've seen it before, but I don't.
think it's phrenology. It's discredited, where they used to say like different parts of your scalp and your skull would be intelligence and this and that, right? Isn't phrenology? Right. And they could tell you were a criminal or whatever by looking at your skull, right? Like, it's
right. Well, I just think it's kind of interesting that that's also in the background. Was my point with all that? Like, does that have any? I mean, it may mean nothing, and they just like the head. I'm just saying it made me kind of wonder.
Yeah.
So that's interesting, but yeah. She is butting up to her. I think some of the stuff was kind of funny though. Like they're playing a game and, Carol, I don't know. It's like whenever they were playing poker, when Devate was playing poker, I'm kind of wondering like, how could it really be fun though, if they're either able to win everything or letting you win everything? You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, Devate, he was acting out a scene. It was,
yeah.
that was just him playing James Bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They
were letting him win because he was playing scene.
Yeah. And to be fair, I mean, if they were playing for real, he could still beat them because
it depends if it's a game of skill or a game of chance or a mixture, I guess.
Yes, and poker has an element of chance to
poker is both.
Which is why she could be playing cards and maybe do okay, but then they play croquet or whatever, and it.
I love when she was looking at the board games, and she's like, "Ooh, Risk. Oh, world domination. Nope."
Yeah. Like, oh, chess. Forget it. Right? You probably have the knowledge of every grandmaster. She's not going to play chess. And they end up playing Spit, which is very chancy.
What is Spit? Is that like war? It kind of looked like war. I've never heard of Spit.
Like war, yeah.
No, it's not. It's not like war. You've never played Spit?
I've played Spit, but it's turning over the cards.
No, I meant Jamie.
No, I've never played Spit. I hadn't heard of it before. It looked like war, kind of.
I played Spit.
Yeah, I've never. Kelly says they seem so robotic, like they don't even have real emotions, though. Yeah, sometimes they do. I feel like Zosha, I more believe, but I think we're supposed to. They've made her more human, I guess. But most of the people, yeah, they kind of get the creepy, like Stepford Wives thing sometimes, don't they?
The only emotion they express is to say, "We are so pleased to have you with us, Carol. Yeah. We are so happy to help you. We are so." But that's that fake pleasure that a salesperson said. Like, I'm a bartender, and I'm always like, "Oh, I'm so happy to pour this drink for you, you drunken asshole!" Right?
Yeah.
I think what helps is these two have great chemistry together.
They do.
So I think that kind of adds to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. But of course at any rate, she's good at crochet. She's good at crochet.
Probably good at that too.
But croquet was what I meant. Yeah. She's probably good at both. But yeah. So that didn't go as well as Carol planned. And then we have this. Now, this was very weird. How did you feel about this with the sleeping? Like, I understand it's efficient. It doesn't use electricity, but it's still also weird. And more than that, I'm also thinking, how many of these, like, this to me is not possible, because all I could think when they're doing this is that so many of those people, unless they're all really young, and I only know this now because I'm older, you could not lay on concrete like that. Like, your back would kill you.
The same thing. I was like, they're sleeping on a defrosted ice skating rink. Oh my God.
Yeah, like, no, the kids could do it, but you're over 40. You're like, nah, I ain't laying on concrete. So yeah, that wouldn't work. I did appreciate the thing with the dog though. I appreciate it because we've been talking about the animals and did they make them all leave? And she's like, no, if they wanted to stay, it was fine. So at least they said that.
I'm yes and no.
I find it weird there's only one dog if that's the case, but I like that they at least included it because we have been discussing it.
Yeah, I just felt like, really, of all these people, there's only one pet. Like every single pet dog would want to stay with their owner, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't there 50 dogs in there?
Right. I'm just trying to look at it as they only showed us one. That doesn't mean there's not more.
I think
especially no, cats are independent. Maybe not. I was gonna say cats more so, but maybe
not.
Cats
would be like later.
Yeah, they'd be like bye-bye. But I would think
I'm sorry, you guys. The cats have all been eaten by the coyotes and the wolves.
Fair enough.
So you guys, but what did you like, Jamie? I agree with Jamie. I felt creeped out by it.
Yeah, that too. Especially when that guy was like changing in front of everybody. He was taking his clothes off. I'm like, no.
It doesn't matter though, because they all know what they all, you know what I mean? Everybody knows what everybody looks like naked.
It is, which is why when you think too hard about some of the stuff, it really breaks your brain, doesn't it?
And it doesn't
like the whole massage.
and that type of stuff doesn't matter to them anymore.
It doesn't.
I mean, this idea that it is cheaper to only electrify and heat this one room for people to have 1,000, even though it's only like 100 people here, but have 1,000 people sleep here instead of in 1,000 houses. And yet they were willing to turn on all the lights in Albuquerque just for Carol's comfort. So how real is this that they're like, oh, let's all sleep in the ice rink because it's like more efficient and less energy to have us all sleep here, but let's also turn on every single light in the city of Albuquerque for this one person, Carol, to feel like she's not alone. Like,
I feel like that goes back to why are they really doing it for Carol? My question that I was saying, like, is it altruistic or nefarious? Like, if their real goal is honestly to make Carol happy, then it does make sense. But you're right. I mean, it's completely the opposite of what they supposedly stand for. But if they're saying if it's what she wants, it doesn't matter, then I kind of get it.
Which has primacy? Is pleasing Carol, one of 12 people that they know of, more important than like saving energy because of the climate?
To be fair, even if they turn all the lights on in Albuquerque, that's still one city. I mean, yes, it's a big city, but it's one area. It's not the whole planet. Yeah. So it's like to them, it's not
for all of the 12. Like they're doing it like in 12 cities around the world. For 12.
But 12 cities out of I don't know how many cities there are in the world, but 12 cities out of however many cities there are in the world, it's like a tiny amount.
Jamie, it's a huge, it's like, I don't know, is it 100 times more energy than they would need if they just all slept in that ice rink together? Like it's a huge, allocation.
But I'm saying comparative.
No, but listen to me. They're talking about conserving resources by sleeping together on the floor in an ice rink. And yet they're willing to expend many more times that number of resources for Carol's comfort. And so it how important is Carol to that? Is their system out of whack, or is their interest in Carol so important that they're willing to do what's bad for the planet and bad for themselves? Right? To me, it seems like a little bit wow, they're really trying to get Carol.
Yeah, I don't know. I look at it as comparatively, it's not that much. I mean, it's like saying, what one person eats compared to 7 billion people. It's a lot when you think about it like a whole town. But when you think about the fact there's, how many thousands, millions, I don't know how many cities there are in the world, but comparatively, it's only a tiny amount.
I don't really agree with you.
I at least can't do it tomorrow night. That's why I was saying, I don't know, but we're going to try to do a little bit of trivia when we're done. I
got to get my plug.
When we're done with Pluribus and Percy Jackson, we'll do a little bit of trivia. And Scarlett, you can, if you want, come. That's cool too. Yeah, I don't know about tomorrow. I don't think I can do anything tomorrow because I won't be here. But even if we did it, trivia, even after, the day after Christmas or something.
Oh, but I can't do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't tomorrow.
My in-laws are Brazilian. Do you know how many hours our Christmas Eve is? It goes on all night.
Yeah, we gotta. But yeah, guys, let us know when you do want to do it. But yeah, I would think maybe the day after Christmas or something we could, but just not. I can't the day before and the day of for sure. But we'll do a little bit tonight when we're done, just not 3 hours. But yeah, so if you want to join us when we're done, you can. Yeah, sorry, I got off track. The thing is it's so addicting. I hate that because I think it's so much fun. I want to do it, and I think you can't do it. You're going to drive yourself nuts if you try to come back tomorrow. Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot with a lot of things. I know that because I do enjoy doing it. I had a lot of fun last night.
Right, back to Pluribus.
Yeah. All right. Yes, we're getting sidetracked. Okay, so lots of people on the floor. Yeah, my first thought though, honestly, was about there's no way these people lay on concrete. That was what I was honestly thinking. That there's no way that they all could do that.
Not good for your body.
No, it's not. Yeah, I mean they do want to take care of them. Well, but then again, if the people die, they have more hormone to eat.
All right, they have really good masseuses.
And they have really good masseuses too. That's true. That's true.
Yeah, and the dog, I'm glad we had the pet, you're right, and he was really cute, but I think that there'd be a lot of pets, but whatever, yeah. But it was a chance for Carol to ask these questions about, like, so what do you do about pets? What do you do about animals? You guys say this, you guys say that, you guys say, oh my God, I have to go open this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I only have one hand, so I can't open a bottle without using like a thingy, right?
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, but it's also very creepy. Being there. I was surprised she stayed at all. That's what creeped me out even more. Like she woke up like she fell asleep there. How did that happen? She clearly did it on purpose because she couldn't accidentally lay down. She had to choose to do that.
We just didn't realize why she did it on purpose until a little later.
Yeah, like at the time, did you guys
purposely fell asleep there? I didn't think she did, but I guess that makes more sense actually now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, she chose to stay there, and at the time, I was like, "Oh, did she want to?" And then remember, she woke up with her arm around Zoja a little bit. And she was like, "Ooh, wait, let me back off there."
Yeah.
And I
agree. Carol should have adopted the dog. I thought that too. Like if it was me, I would have been like, I'll take the dog, but the dog probably wanted its owner. So.
And also, she wanted to cuddle Zoja. I think she did.
Wait, that reminded me. I read something, and I don't remember. Oh, no, I know what it was. It's on her whiteboard. She called it a cuddle puddle.
Yes.
A cuddle puddle.
It's a cuddle puddle.
But
I want to remember that.
Because there were other cuddled up people. But I do agree with Scarlett that she wanted to cuddle Zoja, but then that got weird. And I do think, like, look, she was sleeping. She was sleeping. She cuddled up a little bit. It can happen. You're sleeping, and maybe you accidentally cuddle with the person next to you. It's cold.
It could also be muscle memory from when she used to sleep in a bed next to Helen,
which was only 41 days ago, right? And she's very lonely, and she just end up cuddled up, right?
And she clearly is attracted to her, but
And then she woke up and she was like, ugh, and moved over, right? But it was later that you see cuddle puddle.
Yeah, I love that. Cuddle puddle.
I don't know. While they said it's about like saving energy and all, it did seem a little bit like I don't know, like animals hibernating, like sci-fi. It just felt a little pod people-ish somehow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and okay, here goes Scarlett. I feel a small
roof. Yeah, I actually thought I understood the point they were trying to make, but I felt the same way. I'm like, the amount of people that are there are a lot of places that are small, like a grocery store.
Yeah, there was like 100 people there, and it's like a huge ceiling. Yeah, in an arena.
Yeah, that is true.
Which again begs the question: like, are we reading too much into it, or is this like a sign?
Karen, almost always the answer to that is yes. You don't have to even know what it is. The answer is usually yes.
I know.
Here's the board. Okay, there's where she put. They didn't show the whole board yet. They eat people. So then here's their sort of date the next morning. This is really pretty. All these shots of Albuquerque,
Yeah.
I know when I was there, I didn't get to see a whole lot of Albuquerque, but it's really pretty.
Vince Gilligan likes his Albuquerque.
Well, it's cool. Yeah. Let's see. The State Farm logo reminded me of Carol's eggs. Kept seeing eggs through the whole episode. Carol's frozen eggs and then shots of Zosha's tummy. Oh, please don't say that. That's just weird. But I never thought about that. They could. Yeah, that's true though. Why do none of them like? If they need to make more people so they don't die out, and I'm not saying to make people to eat. I'm saying to continue to eat the way they are. Why they could take their their eggs and stuff and make new humans. Or they could make
41 days. It's been 41 days. There hasn't been time.
Right. But
if still got 10 years to figure it out.
Right, but if they say they're going to die out, it makes me think that they're not intending to repopulate.
No, they only have enough food to last 10 years. I think that
repopulating would make that worse, wouldn't it?
No, the plan is to expand to the next planet. I don't think that their goal is to, so much like a virus, I think their goal is not to perpetuate humanity forever in this new format. I think their goal is to use humanity to then project themselves to the next planet.
Yeah, right?
I
would agree with that.
To infect the virus infests a host with the interest of infecting the next host, right? I think that's really kind of what this is, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
And then here's the massage. Now, what I feel like that scar, they're really highlighting what that is. I don't know what it is.
I noticed it also. It's a pretty big scar on Zosha's back.
Yeah. So I feel like it has to have purpose.
I also noticed
the actress just has a scar, but I kind of doubt it.
It's possible. I also noticed, you guys, how awesome this massage is. They both have 3 technicians. Like, do you see, like, Zosha's got one on her shoulders, like the black guy's hands on her shoulders, and then she's got one working each arm and each side, and Carol also has 3 technicians. So I have had an awesome body scrub with 2 technicians. I've never had 3 technicians. Oh my God, that must be the most amazing massage they're having right now.
To be fair, when it's free, you can get a lot more technicians.
Right. So part 1, neither of you considered the scar on her back is from the grenade?
Oh, the grenade.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, I had not considered that. Thank you.
Okay. And number 2, did you notice that both sets of masseuses were in sync?
No, I did not.
Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah.
They're massaging the 2 women identical.
Because it's a hive mind. So they're like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's
got a good deal shooting Breaking Bad in New Mexico, like from the film commission there. Probably. Well, probably. I just know it's very pretty. So I did not get it.
It's not the number one film community, right? Like LA.
Well, maybe he lives there too. He might be like, I live here with my family. This is where I want to film. You don't know. It could just be that simple.
Kind of like the people who moved to Hawaii during like the lost of Hawaii 5-0, or who moved to Baltimore, like all the John Waters community in Baltimore or whatever. You never know. But he probably did get a good.
I really, like, in retrospect, wish that day when I was in Albuquerque at that Midnight Texas thing, I wasn't sick and had been able to go with them to the Breaking Bad house. Not that I watched Breaking Bad or anything, but it would have been cool. Especially now to talk about it, it would have been cool.
Anyway, this is an incredible massage they're having, and I love the conversation we talked about earlier about, like, do you feel it? What's going on? Like, really, these questions. I love these questions because I feel like these are questions that we as viewers have about the hive mind.
I said that before, that I've been wondering these things, so it kind of shed a little light on.
No, I feel like just the idea of it is so bizarre. Like, it's hard to wrap your head around. It's like a timey-wimey thing. It's like, it's really weird.
Timey-wimey.
Yeah. Scarlett says it was amusing that Carol was wearing white and blue, then yellow and blue plaid, and then a green tank, merging the colors. Then she goes back to regular clothes. Lots of gold, orange. I don't know. I didn't pay attention to her colors. Sorry, Scarlett, but yeah. Carol has a big wardrobe. She's still doing her laundry at this point, I guess, and changing clothes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah, just saying. Just making a comment.
I gotta tell you, this show has really got me thinking. I actually, just for shits and giggles, the one day after seeing Debate's 7 cars, I sat down and I made a list of 7 cars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which 7 cars you want at the end of the world?
Yeah.
You know what? For somebody who doesn't have any car of their own, I would be happy with any 7 cars. I wouldn't complain.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Or I like the way
Anyway,
Carol
that
just-
broke my brain. Was my point about that scene? It definitely broke my brain.
Yeah.
Now this scene where they're looking at the stars, it definitely felt date-like. But more than that, I saw some posts about this of people seem to think like, oh, they're so, I don't know, like to them, like it was this huge deal that they're trying to expand to other planets. That doesn't really surprise me. I mean, if we're looking at it like a virus, and we're saying that, like, we don't really know that's exactly what it is. We're kind of, extrapolating. But I don't know. It didn't surprise me that they're trying to take over other planets. And this seemed to be like a big revelation to people. And I didn't quite know why.
Yeah, I hadn't really thought about that until this scene, what their ultimate goal was.
I hadn't thought about it either. I appreciate what you're saying, Jamie, that I'm not, once I heard it, I'm not surprised. I hadn't thought about it previously.
That's more what I mean. Not that I had specifically thought it, just I was like, oh, okay. Like it wasn't like, oh my God. It was just like, okay.
Well,
that makes sense.
Because of course a virus needs to find a next host, right?
Yeah.
Did anybody else love the way the reverb off the surrounding sounded? I thought that was kind of really cool and unique. Like when they were when they were like, it wasn't like quite, it's not an echo, but it's more of a reverb because of the way the structure is constructed, and it's a big open space with, and when they were talking to each other, it was like I said, it wasn't like an echo. It was more like a reverberation coming back at them. I just thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
And I wonder if that was intended when he shot it, or if it was like a side effect and he was like, ooh, neat.
Yeah.
No. And I don't know who shot this. Was it shot by, we're saying he, like it was Vince. You don't know who shot it. Who, let's see, who directed this one? Melissa Bernstein. So it was a she, not a he.
Well, I know
what you meant. I'm just pointing out, I know we tend to think, Vince Gilligan made the show. He did, but he's not always directing it. Let's see. Scott says, do you think Carol and Zosha are being honest in the relationship or manipulating each other, or both? I personally think they're manipulating each other. I just don't know that Zosha sees it as manipulation.
I think, so like, I think, is there a little bit of attraction on Carol's part? I mean, first of all, they sent a person who they believe would be physically attracted to Carol. Second of all, Carol is alone. Is going to be attracted to any human kind of contact, right? So I think there's a little bit of more need on Carol's part, but I think they're both manipulating each other. And I think Carol is maybe a little upper hand right now, because while Zosha has the entire knowledge of humanity, they don't seem yet able to be as calculating. But I could be wrong, right? They also have all the knowledge of every evil villain in history.
Fair enough.
He was alive.
It's kind of like,
right?
It's an interesting question because, later in the episode when Carol's like, all right, enough of this. She's like, that I'm not going to give up. Like, I know that I know, and so she's like, yes, we know you're not going to give up.
Yeah. I question how much they're trying to make her give up. Is sort of my point with what I had said. Like, are they still? Is that still their ultimate goal, or have they accepted the fact that Carol may never assimilate with them? They're trying to make it like they've accepted that, but I don't know that they have.
I think it's more of a goal now because they thought they could engineer the virus to just take over the 12, and now they realize they can't. Right? They've learned that there's no way to make the virus get them.
Well, they can, but they
have. Well, they can, but they need their permission.
Yeah.
Yes, the only way is with their permission. They thought they could do it without their permission. Now they've learned they can only do it with their permission. Right. And so I think previously their plan was just to like engineer it with their DNA and boom, get them. Now they know they need their permission, and so I think their tactic has changed to try to like soothe Carol into a sense of joining up, just like the rest of the 12 have. Not Diabate, but the others, like Lakshmi, right? And the rest of them might be easier to get.
All right. So here is, wait, I got to think a better shot of it here. There's
the board. I love the whiteboard.
Yeah. Let's zoom in.
Yeah, I paused on the whiteboard too.
Yeah.
I
And
did.
read everything.
Don't play faves. Love all jerks. Same. Some of this we saw before.
That's old, yeah.
Trying to change me. Biological imperative, and then need my consent. Weirdly honest. Can't lie. They eat people. Windfall. I'm not sure why 7 and 8 are circled. I gotta move my window. Hold on. Says 7 and 8. It says, are these connected? Basically, it's connected ? Communal sleeping, cuddle puddle, body heat, sex ? Communicate via body's electrical charge, radio ? So she's interested, I guess, in that connection. Train. It says more efficiency. Train to transport food. Individuals feel. Everyone knows. Hive mind. Explains mass something. And then 11, she has ocean world ? That's interesting. Signal from Kepler 226, 640 light years from Earth. No clue of what kleptons ? Are like. Kleptons. I like that. Kleptons. Building giant antenna, using up all power in the world to send signal to space. And for anybody who doesn't know, Kepler is real. I looked that up. I assume most people probably did. Was looking up about the planet and all that, but
it's like the nearest star, I think, right?
Yeah. So she's definitely still trying to figure things out. But I think the biggest thing I took away from that was Cuddle Puddle, because it made me laugh. I like that. I enjoyed that.
Well, I loved the use of this gorgeous whiteboard and the way it's behind like a thing in her house that she can close it. It looks like a beautiful cabinet.
Well,
right?
It's behind another whiteboard.
I know.
But
this is
cool.
Like, I loved how her house is so gorgeous and she's so successful that she's so, whiteboards are, I love this partly because whiteboards are the way writers work in a writer's room on television. They have all these whiteboards around, right?
Yeah.
And there are some authors who use whiteboards like this also. Like, it's a writer. I'm a writer, but I just use like my 13-inch laptop.
Yeah.
But I love that they have this really writery thing going on. But I love that she's got it in this gorgeous cabinet that like she can close. And you would never think there were whiteboards behind it, right? Like I thought, like it looks like maybe a giant TV's back there. I just think like it's such a. I just love the way it looked. I love the way she's using it. I loved how she has her last stuff from her last book that is there, and then she slides it aside, and she's moving. So this was a great scene, I thought, where you had previously thought that she was maybe. I never thought she was going to fall for the whole thing with the others, but she was maybe going to coexist with Zoja a little bit and the others, and then boom, she's actually like
she'd maybe accept.
So let me ask you guys a question. When we first see the whiteboard again, she writes, before she writes, they eat people.
Yep.
And she's standing there staring at the board. At any moment, did you think that before we realized what her plan is, did you think that she was going to erase everything?
I thought she was going to erase all of the Wyvern, Wycovia, her romance novel stuff. I thought she was going to erase. And she
I thought that she was going to erase her top 5, whatever. Because she had 5 things about them, and I thought she was going to give up basically. And then she writes they eat people, and I was like, okay.
Jimmy, what is the thing that says above we eat people? It says can't lie, right?
Yeah, weirdly honest, can't lie.
I do agree with you, AJ, that I think maybe she was getting a little weak, getting a little sucked in, and she wrote they eat people as like a reminder. Oh, wait, I like Zoja a lot. Wait, they eat people.
Yeah, don't forget this, girl.
Here's the thing. Do they eat people? They repurpose dead bodies, or that's what they say they do, right? Here's the thing. Like, would they not save the person? If your leg got chopped off and you were bleeding out, would they save you? Or would they be like, oh, we can use our body to feed like 12 people? I don't know, right?
They'd save you. Hell, they saved Nusos. And that I'm sure was no easy feat.
Yeah, but he's not a part of the collective. But whatever.
Oh, you're saying if somebody from the collective was to get.
Would they be like, oh, what's the cost benefit analysis of saving you versus?
Well, no, we saw people in the hospital that they were treating.
We did.
Yeah, they also can all feel it too.
And actually, they saved Zoja after the grenade.
Yeah, but Zoja is key to Carol's conversion. They didn't just like.
Fair enough, but like I said, there was other people that were treating for other things.
Yeah, I would think they would. If we believe their philosophy, I would think yes, they would save the person.
Yes. Yeah.
Do we know that for sure? No, but I would say yes.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, there's that beautiful wood too. You were talking about the cabinet.
It's gorgeous, right? Look at the sliding door on the left there. It's a fantastic cabinet. Oh my
It
God.
was a very expensive cabinet. Let's put it that way.
Look at that door, like the wood with the spot with the like sun kind of thing and the handle. It's fantastic. Oh my God.
It is. It's pretty. All right. So she calls her for more markers, I think.
Yeah.
And this is where like you've been hiding something and she thinks she's working on her
Wyvern 5.
Yeah, her new book.
Yeah.
I definitely don't think that Carol expected her to say that, right? She picked up on it, was like, oh yeah, of course I am, because they don't know the truth. But I don't think she had thought about her book for quite a while, clearly. Let's see if there's anything in case people do want to.
I love how this is so crazy where we see Killer Sand flee.
I know.
Pirate.
That's exactly where my eyes went to. And every time it opened up, I just chuckled at that every time I saw it.
Yeah.
Killer Sand Flea.
Raven. Yeah, it says flea men, not flea. It says Killer Sand Flea Men. Raban dies again, this time for real. Lucasia disguised as a pirate. I don't know who Val is. The for real says ask Val. Shakespeare,
but
Mandovian spice fruit equals poison equals elixir equals love potion.
I mean, we know that her books are kind of crazy, and we know that Carol herself has no respect for what her fans and her books, right? Like Carol writes this stuff, and she's like, "I write crap. My fans are idiots." Blah blah blah. Like she's very and so she was writing this before, and I guess has not looked at it for 40 days. But I did keep expecting she would erase it in order to like use that to write her new stuff, and she never does. She always leaves that one there.
No, yeah, you're right. I just question like if there's something on here, or this is more just like supposed to be cutesy.
Yeah.
You know?
That's supposed to be. I think that's supposed to be like cutesy, like Carol's previous life. Yeah.
Something about a suffocating metaphor, anyway. All right, so then she plays croquet. We had talked about that earlier.
In like a college football stadium.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, hey, why play croquet in your backyard when you can have a football stadium, right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
All right, and then they go to this diner, and this is where Scarlett said the diner scene parallel shot for shot a diner scene in Mulholland Drive, even the color of clothing. I saw Mulholland Drive, but long time ago. I don't even remember most of it.
What, 30 years ago?
Yeah, I was going to say decades ago. The only thing I remember
about Mulholland Drive
is it was weird and it didn't have a good ending. Like it had like a weird ending. That was the two things I remember about it. It was very strange.
It was an excellent ending.
No, it was an excellent movie, but I mean, I remember at the time I was like, "Oh, I appreciate things more now, though. I think that are like that than I did then when I watched it. Now I probably would have been like, "Oh, that's cool," but back then maybe not.
It came out in 2001. It came out in 2001.
Holy crap!
So all right, 24 years ago. Scarlett,
two decades ago.
Good for Scarlett for having watched it and remember that. I didn't connect that with the scene. I still found this like when they went to this very 50s diner. I haven't watched Breaking Bad, and I thought, oh, I wonder if this is an iconic location in like Albuquerque. And then we go on to find out that this place meant so much in Carol's life, and she's like, wait, it burnt down. I found it not believable that they could reconstruct this place in its entirety perfectly in 40 days. I don't think, no matter how many staff people you have working on it, concrete has to cure. Shit has to happen. I just do not think they could have built this in 40 days. But if somebody out there, wait, Jamie, let me finish. If somebody out there is an engineer or a construction person, please correct me.
Have you never seen 100-Day Dream Home? They make a whole house with everything completely 100% finished in 100 days. I think they could make a diner.
I know.
Would they?
And you know what,
Maybe not.
Jamie? I wouldn't want to live in it and that kind of shoddy construction. I wouldn't want to live in a house like that.
If it's shoddy construction, I don't know. See, what I noticed, because I watched that show, because I watched the weird stuff on HGTV. Part of the reason why they're able to do that is because they have like all the, what do you call it? I can't think of the right, but the trades all come in and do things at the same time. Yeah. Like when you make a house, you normally don't work on multiple places at the same time. So they're able to do that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's shoddy construction. So I feel like, could they do it? Yes. Could they do it and make it so accurate that she like it looked exactly the same as it did when she was there before and do that quickly? Maybe not.
I mean, okay, first of all, that show you watch is 100 days. This has been 41 days, and I don't know when they got the idea. I just found it okay. I just didn't really find it that believable, but whatever. It's a show about.
To be honest, Karen, I did not think that far about it until you just asked about it.
It's just a show about. I mean, that's not the main. Like, I'm overthinking it, probably, right? Yeah. The point is, the point is how creepy it is that they recreated this part of Carol's past, which she didn't even tell about. Like, they used they used every person Carol ever knew and Helen and whoever to recreate this on Carol's behalf. And why?
It's creepy. That's what to me was really creepy. And this is where, like you were talking about that date feeling. This is where I got this feeling like when you see in movies, like somebody is like completely obsessed with somebody and they do something completely crazy that's like really, really creepy. That's what it felt like to me. Like, we want you to be happy so bad, and we want you to write your book that we're going to move heaven and earth so you can be happy. And it just was completely creepy. And I think that she thought at first, oh, this is cool. And then whenever she's like, wait, you moved this woman clear from Florida here. Like, no, like that's too much. And then she flipped out too. So,
I don't know, AJ. How did you feel about this?
I definitely was like, holy crap! Why are they going through so much trouble to make her this happy? You know, like to make her this happy, because it does play like, and I know Zosha doesn't have real feelings for her because they're the collective.
Right, but that's what it feels like.
But it plays that way.
That's what I said. It feels like an
which is why it does feel like, why is this so important? Why would they go to these lengths? You know, I mean, we don't see the other, you know, what they're doing with the other 12 really. I mean, Diabate is kind of easy to deal with, you know, so they don't have to go to great length.
That's
I mean,
true.
They did. I mean, for Diabate, they did create this elaborate James Bond moment for him, you know.
Yeah.
But nowhere near the extent that they went through for Carol.
To be fair, though, we don't really know what they've done for Diabate. I mean,
right. That's what I'm saying. We haven't really seen a lot, but
no, to do one thing she didn't even ask for. It was creepy. Like I said, to me, it feels like an obsession. Like they're like,
yeah, no, you're right. It does play that way.
They do that, and I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming it was supposed to feel that way. You know.
What do you guys think about this bit of curiosity about, like, Carol, are you writing again? Oh my God, you're going to write something new. We can't wait to read something new. And I felt like, I don't know. Okay, let me stop myself. What did you guys think about that?
I thought that was an interesting thing because they don't have things to read. And if they've read, if one person read every book, you know what I mean? Like, that kind of makes sense. There's probably, if you go by everybody on the planet, probably everybody's read every book. And you would get bored. So that makes total sense. We want a new book. We want something interesting. I totally believe that. I thought it was interesting to think about.
Yeah, I thought that was genuine, that, you know, because there has been conversations about, you know, when she was talking to the guy about what Helen thought of her books and everything, you know, they had this whole conversation about other books. And she's like, where would you rate my books? You know, oh, I would put it on the level with Romeo and Juliet, you know? And she's like, you're crazy. And he's like, no, because we appreciate all of it, you know? So that, I feel like that is genuine.
Yes. And I thought a little bit like when Zosha's like, oh my God, something new, that'd be great. Because yes, they have read every book ever. Right. They all know it. But it seems like, are they not capable of creation? Does Carol have a level of like ability they don't have? And not only just by being already a writer, like could Zosha sit down and write something?
Yes.
Or
why?
Would be reading it. Why she's writing it.
But wait, could she? And what would come out and why? AJ? And then
okay, Jamie. She could, because they have the collective knowledge of every author on the planet. So they absolutely could. But why would they? They don't need to, because they all already know. Like, if Zosha sat down to write something, everybody would already know what she was writing before she wrote it.
Right. And it's also not.
It's not the same. You know, it's not the same as reading something that you have no idea what's coming.
Right. And I had a little bit of a different idea. Jamie, let me go to Jamie real quick before I tell you. Jamie, you had the similar idea or something different, or?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they were writing it, they would all know instantly what she wrote down. So they'd kind of be like, what's the point? I mean, if they enjoy doing that, could they do it? Yeah, but there's like no individuality left. And I think that it's not efficient for them. Like their time is better spent doing something that's not creative, probably.
Well, and I felt, Jamie, that's a little bit of the key. You said their individuality. So I felt it was really like AI. Like, oh my God, you have the entire knowledge of the entire planet, and you can only write crappy shit. Like AI, if you ask AI to write shit, you're gonna get some AI crap slop. You're not gonna get what Carol, a human being, could create out of her mind, right? And I felt a little bit like when Zoe's just like, oh my God, we would love something new. I actually thought for a minute, like that was genuine. Like, are we bored? Do we really want something new? There's nothing new under the sun. Carol is like Carol's one of the few people, 12 people, who can do something truly creative and new. And I felt, I really got an AI vibe about that. Like, oh my God, you have, your brain is the internet and you can write something, but it'll be kind of shitty and boring. Right?
Yeah. And could they? Probably, but yeah, I don't think they would take the time to do it. It's not efficient, but yes, you're right.
Also, it's not a priority for them. Like, let's all harvest artichokes and sleep in a cave, whatever. Like, let's not write.
Oh my God. Do you know what I would ask them to do? I would give them like a list of novels and ask them to make movies or TV shows based, like literally like a direct adaptation of that without changing anything from page to screen.
I admit I was thinking something similar. I was thinking like, go make me new, X-Files or S.H.I.E.L.D. episodes or something. Like I want you
to no, because that's something that's not something that has any.
That's so creative. I guess
that like
direct adaptation.
You could ask them to do Harry Potter page to screen.
Yeah, but that's the point. You could get something like that you want. They would.
You could say like, do Under the Dome, but not horrible.
Right. Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because that's already written. You're right. That's already written, so they could do it. But it's just interesting because I was thinking
I love this whole writing thing. Or it's possible these writing scenes, were they about them trying to make Carol feel fulfilled and like
that's also possible,
right? Were they trying to get Carol to like stop being depressed and like do what she loves? And they don't really know that Carol kind of hates what she does and kind of hates herself for writing this stuff. Like,
well, Carol, they should know that though.
Well, because they have all the knowledge in the world.
They don't have Carol's inner. They only have what she's told.
They don't have Carol's inner dialogue. All they have is what they know from her wife.
Right, yes. They don't have her inner dialogue, but Carol flat out has told Helen, I hate this shit. I hate the fans. I hate this dribble that I write.
That's true. But I do believe, in regards to what Karen said, I do think that when she was so excited about it, I do think that part was legit.
I do too. I think they're bored.
Where she has this reverie where she remembers being a young, starving writer and how exciting it was to be trying to like write something and work hard and like before she was famous and all, how great it was, right? And I guess maybe she must have told someone that because why would they evoke this? They must have known.
I told Helen.
Right? Helen.
Yeah, Helen probably knew how it started.
I blame dead Helen, that bitch, for telling.
She didn't exactly tell. They absorbed.
Oh, and here's the waitress. I think her name is Ree or something like that, right? Is it Ree?
Yeah, I think something like that.
I love this part.
Yeah, this was the creepy part. This is where she realizes that they've taken this woman that she used to like at the diner, and they flew her all the way from Florida, where she had moved, to work here again. And she's like, "That's too much." That was, I think, kind of where it was just too much for Carol, and where she flipped out.
That's one thing I like about this. I don't know. Do you guys like the part where I love the part where the others try to make Carol happy? Like, let's bring Ree. Let's bring this waitress. She used to love her.
They went too far. They actually
because they don't understand what
Yeah.
that actually means.
It's kind of almost like they're kids because they don't. That's not quite the way I mean it, but I'm trying to think of the right way to phrase it. Like, you're right. They know everything. They have all the knowledge, but they don't have the feelings or the emotion of things because it seems like they are kind of detached. So they don't understand, like, in theory, this may be something she would like, but it's going to freak her the hell out. Like, if they were thought about it a little more, maybe they would have, there's something missing that they don't get.
And so
humanity.
This maybe is a flaw in their system where they have the entire knowledge and memory of every person, but they don't have the feelings, I think.
Yeah.
Like, they don't understand why Carol's like, oh my God, so you overtook this person, you flew her here, you're manipulating me, blah, blah, blah. Like, they consistently never anticipate that Carol will feel manipulated. And I think they have memories, they have knowledge. They don't have any emotions, right? Or the emotions, they don't inherit the emotions from.
Yeah, it's back to what was that, Kelly? I was trying to remember who said that earlier.
Is that their flaw? Is that their downfall, that they just don't kind of get it? Because they never get it, right? They just don't get it. Do they? It's a little bit like Body Snatchers or Stepford or whatever, that they don't really.
They seem so robotic, like they don't even have real emotions.
Yes.
I think that they've lost them. I feel like because they know everything, they've kind of lost. Like I said, they may know everything, but they lost their humanity a little bit.
I think they've lost like feelings and senses. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, they have never shown any emotion that I can recall now that I think about it, right?
But is it just because I feel like a lot of it's because they have no individuality. I think like that's, but yeah, you would think that they would still understand things like that, and they don't. So yeah, there's something they've lost in becoming a highlight.
They have the entire memory of every living person. That includes every great comedian who is living at the time.
But that's every memory, not every understanding of that memory, every emotion that goes with it. They have those memories. It's like,
well, yeah, Jamie.
Data. It's kind of like data. It's like you're talking about AI. Like you can train AI on something and you feed it all that data. But what people don't seem to understand is it doesn't always understand it. Like it can spit it back out, but it doesn't necessarily look at it the way people look at it.
And all right,
AJ, I kind of look at it.
I think AJ, were you trying to say something?
Yeah, I said they have memory, but they don't have emotion.
AJ, you're doing something. Your voice is going down real low again.
But I think
could be the whole situation. I don't know. My picture's frozen too.
That sounds great. Your picture's frozen, but I hear you great. And you said I think they have memory.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
Memory, but no emotion. That's the simplest way to.
I think it's clear they have no emotion and they seem to not understand it. And I wonder if that's where the story could be going, that what makes us human is not memory. Is it emotion? Is it feeling that's going to make us human in the end?
Oh,
I mean, not in the end, in the beginning from now.
Yeah.
But this scene, Carol like freaks out and just leaves. She's like, oh my God, you flew in a person's body to make me feel comfortable. And like, she's like, wait, this woman, what was she doing? She had a life. She had she had a husband. She had kids.
Well, she didn't have anything anymore because she's part of the assimilation.
Right. And Carol's like, what? And then you just flew her body here. Like, Carol really gets it that like these bodies are just nothing now. And like she really feels the loss of, I mean, I'm going to say loss of agency, which is the entire planet has lost their agency, right? But Carol, like, I mean, she's like out of there.
Yeah. She goes off, but Zoja
we probably should move this a little bit long.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit too. Okay. So this is after when she comes back and she's trying to understand what upset Carol. I mean, she outright says she doesn't get it. And there's the whole I, they, we, or whatever, that she can't seem to get the right pronouns. Yeah.
Carol is starting to demand, can you say I? Can you stop saying we? Can you, like, Carol's pushing individuality, right?
Yeah. You know what? I kind of wondered at first, you know how at the very end, like you said, she stops and she's like, you're going to have a visitor, because she realized, I guess, he was closer or whatever. I at first thought, you remember how at the beginning of the show, when Carol got really, really angry, like it did, I forget what it did, but it made people die, right? Like that over emotion.
Yeah. Like a million people died when she got pissed off.
Yeah. I thought maybe her pushing Zoja to remember her own personal memories was doing something to her when she froze like that. I was like, this is really interesting. And that's not where they went with it. But it does kind of make me wonder, like, she does have these individual memories. Could she somehow bring an individual out of it, maybe?
She has everybody's memories.
She does, but I mean, she clearly can, like, isolate. She has.
I wouldn't say she clearly can do that, Jamie.
No, but she can clearly remember. She can clearly say this. I'm saying it wrong. Not clearly she can be individual, but I mean she retains all the individual memories.
Yes, if she's
of everybody.
Yeah, but it's not like one big. There are individual people in there, is kind of what I'm saying.
No, but if you asked her to claim the memories of AJ from New York, she could do that also.
Right.
No, she couldn't. I'm not assimilated.
Okay,
yeah.
but
we do not assimilate. Yeah, I don't know. I just, when she froze like that, I really thought it was going to be like it was starting to like make.
I think it's a little foreshadowing for later in the episode, but I don't think she clearly was remembering something.
No, I don't. I said I didn't quite say that, the wording I meant, but I meant that there's individual, like, even though they're one whole, there still is individual entities in there, if that makes sense.
There's no individuality.
No, I don't think you should feel like
individuality at all.
I don't think you should look at it like that.
No,
it's like going online and Googling something.
Yeah,
I think it's like a massive library.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that it made me wonder. I know that I don't mean that there's individuality. I just meant that it made me like feel like, is it possible that an individual could like come out of that mass consciousness if they like were made to focus on? I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I thought the way she froze. Like, was doing.
I personally didn't think that from the scene. Not from
it didn't happen. I'm saying that's where I thought they were going when she froze like that.
I think she froze because she had to go through all that data.
That too. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I thought something weird was going to happen. And then she's like, you have a visitor. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. It was just a thought. It was.
Well, that's not even the scene. This is like is this the end of the episode, the scene?
No, but that's where they're talking about.
Well, this is when Carol's like, you do realize I'm never going to stop.
Yes. And she's like, yes, we realize that. And they're sort of like a come to Jesus, like we're both like lying to each other kind of moment here.
Yeah.
And yet it goes on from here. Like, let's move it along a little bit. But not the end. Yeah. Then they end up having sex. What do you guys think about this?
I can't say I was surprised. Did it seem weird to anybody though? Like, weird in the sense that it's like, it's everybody at once, right? It's not like an individual person she's going to sleep with.
Right.
And she said before this was a thing that bothered her. Like you said, they don't have agency, and like this was a big thing that bothered her with Debate. And now she's like, okay, I mean, we know now the one she's faking. So, but I don't know. It just was really weird to me. Like it gave me a creepy feeling.
I think it can be very, just like we're conflicted. I think Carol can be conflicted. Like, is this a person? Is this everyone? What's going on in this one person's body? Have to be everyone. I think that Carol is very traumatized and very lonely. And for her to like reach out like physically and have sex with a person in her very lonely and PTSD state is not really surprising to me, that she just like want to have this kind of physical connection with a person who she's very attracted to, right? And then there's a whole second level of, I'm not saying she has sex because she's trying to convince the others of something. I just think there's a lot of stuff going on in why she does this.
Yeah.
So I think the weird part of this whole scene is Zoja, when she leans in to kiss her in the first place.
Oh, Zoja gives the first kiss, yes.
It was very awkward and weird, and the look on her face was like, I don't even know how to describe what I'm thinking. It's just like, it was, you know what, for lack of a better term, it was very robotic.
I took that I took it as like Zoja was like, in my brain, what should I do now? Oh, the internet tells me I should go in for a kiss right now.
Yeah. I think she wants me to kiss her. and Carol looks mortified, and I knew you knew it was coming next. As mortified as she looked, in that moment, like you said, there is so much going on in Carol's brain right now that she just threw it caution to the wind and was like, you know what? Screw it.
Let me have sex with this hot girl and like figure it all out tomorrow.
Figure it out tomorrow, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then this is where she's gotten up, I think, in the middle of the night to go. She thinks to go write. I can't remember what she was actually doing.
She writes a chapter.
Oh, that's right. She did write a chapter. Yeah, because she gives it to her. So yeah, it made her creative juices flowing, I guess. It got her.
What do you guys think? What do you think about that?
I think it's possible she did it as a distraction to them, but I don't know which it is. I think it might be a bit of both.
I think she did it because she has to now, because she told Zosha that she was writing.
Yeah, that too.
And isn't that kind of fantastic that Carol, who had some writer's block, wasn't writing, now she has to write because of like her cover story, but is she also inspired? Like,
yeah, I think so a little bit.
Like she has sex and then wakes up the next day and starts writing. I'm not saying that Zosha is any kind of, I do believe that Carol still misses Helen. I don't think it's like a new love necessarily. But she does this and then she's inspired to write a chapter. Yeah. But you're right that she also has to write a chapter because she told them that she's writing, and what she's really writing is a whiteboard about like how to kill them. And she has to have a cover. And it does seem like this new creation is maybe, is it a weakness of the others? Like they can't create and they like her creation maybe, right? Like maybe that's a thing that they part of there. I did also think by the end of the episode, I did think at the end that that whole bit where Zosha talks about when she was a little kid and she got a mango ice and how much she really enjoyed the mango ice cream and all that. Like I did feel like that part, that emotion was what cracked through. When she froze at that moment, Jamie, I did feel like the emotion was, I felt like, it was emotion, the trick to this. Like there is some individuality still inside of Zosha that she tapped into maybe right now. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, like I said, it to me felt like something was going on, but then it was just her saying he was coming. So I'm not sure if I read too much into it or not.
Well, I don't know. I felt like when Carol got her to tap into this beautiful childhood memory that really meant a lot and that centered around a taste and a smell, I thought like for that moment and she froze, I did really think that maybe that could be a thing.
I thought she was computing.
That also is a fair assessment.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to know the answer to that for a while. I just, like I said,
I wanted to say something else about Carol's writing. It's kind of ironically ideal because she now has the freedom to actually write what she wants to write.
Mm-hmm.
She actually talked about converting a man to a woman, right? She's like, oh, that's a woman now, right? What? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Well, she kind of has no audience or an audience of one or a huge audience. Like she can communicate directly with her entire audience, the entire planet, and explain what she's doing and have a different, right? And yet Zosha was like, wait, what? Are you kidding me? That'd be so cool. But wait, what? Like, do you think that was
that was a fun conversation, actually.
Was that the hive mind? Was that Zosha? Was that?
It's the hive mind. Everything's the hive mind.
Yeah. I know, but it just seemed like they seemed really excited to have a new story.
Yes, the hive is very excited to have a new story. The hive is excited, not Zosha.
Is new for them.
They all are.
Yeah.
Their life is boring.
Yeah, I honestly don't think it would matter what Carol wrote. I think that they're excited for anything.
They're starving for anything.
And maybe that's a key. Maybe that's a key, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess that's kind of what I was saying before. Like it feels like, I don't know, there's something there. I just don't know what, but it feels like there's something there. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
But then we get, it was 60 days at the end. And so How many days was this? Like right after what happened before, or was there a time jump? I didn't know.
Oh,
how
it was a
far
time
they
jump.
were. I
There's a
couldn't track
definite time.
the days. Okay,
There's like a
that's
2-week
what I
time jump.
thought, but I wasn't 100%
It
sure.
was like 40 days and then it was 60. So it's like 20 days, 3-week time.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost
So
2
is
weeks.
she like living with her now, or because
No,
the
I
way
don't
they
think
did that
so.
made me wonder.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she woke up in her bed, which is fine, but it made me wonder the way they did a time jump like that and then show them in the morning making breakfast. That to me was indicating they're either living together or they're at least still sleeping together.
And then Zosha's going to eat. She's like, "Oh, you're going to make something for us? Oh, yes, let's have some spaghetti." Blah, blah, blah.
So how long was it before this, though? How many days? 40 some? I can never keep track.
40
of it.
something.
40 before this. It's been
This
a
is
total.
about a month then.
No, it's about 3 weeks later. Yeah, 2
Yeah.
weeks later. Yeah.
And then we have Manusos in his.
Oh my god. So actually, in this picture, I thought Manusos probably got his entire whole back stabbed. So I was glad to see it wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought it was interesting though how that was really smart how he.
Yeah, that was really good. I thought so too.
Yeah. But he's fixing himself up, and this is when we end with him near the border.
He's coming to Carol. He's on his way to Carol. I think he's not going to be too happy what he finds with Carol, like hanging out with one of the others, right?
Yeah.
And
Collective. Why do you keep? There's only one others.
I know. It's just one, but it's hard to. But what he's gonna like Manusos is so like he's not going to be happy with Carol, and yet. I love the purity of his resistance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's like I said before. We're kind of getting a little taste of all the different options.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen when they meet. But I agree. I think he's going to be like, I thought you were against them. You're accepting their food, and now you're sleeping with the enemy, like literally. And yeah.
And also, he can't really speak enough English to articulate that. I can't wait till they meet. They're going to meet next week. Next week's the finale, right? They're going to meet.
Better. Yeah.
Yep. They're going to meet, and then it's going to go credits.
Yeah.
Better not. I'm going to be mad if that happens.
And it's going to be a year.
It depends. It depends on how much of a time jump they do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, I mean, like we are lucky that this show doesn't have a lot of no CGI or little CGI. We have to wait for like 2 years, like we do for Stranger Things or Mandalorian or something like that, right?
We're going to have to wait probably 2 years at least. So it's good a lot. It's still a lot.
I mean, it could be earlier, but all the speculation I'm reading is saying 2020, December of 27.
Yeah, so it's
2 years. So Vince Gilligan was guaranteed a 2-year deal with HBO when he joined, and he's always said he has a 3 to 4 year plan. So
we'll Apple?
Get Apple. I'm sorry, Apple. Yeah, we'll get at least one more. Anyway, I'm disappointed I have to wait a long time because this is not a high.
You would think it wouldn't take a lot to make it. Let's put it that way. Especially with not that much of a cast, you would think it could be quick.
Apparently, post apparently takes longer than the filming.
Post takes a long time for every show, and writing takes longer than it used to because writers' rooms are smaller now. There's not like these gigantic writers' rooms.
They are already writing season 2.
Yeah.
So.
Yay!
Yeah, it sounds like I don't think it's official, but it sounds like there's a season 2. Like it's been kind of.
No, it's official.
He had a 2-year deal, Jamie. He had a 2-year deal when he joined.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
It was officially renewed when the first episode came.
You're right. I forgot about that. Okay.
It was a 2-year deal. It was a 2-year deal when it started.
Yeah. No, you're right. Sorry.
Guaranteed. So, all right. You
guys move on to Percy. I am going to take a break while you do that. And then when you are done, we will do a little bit of trivia before we leave.
All right.
Just a reminder for anybody who's tuning in the middle. If you want to win a digital copy of Running Man, please either comment on this video or yesterday's trivia video. Comment, not chat, so I can find it later. Either your favorite Christmas movie or your favorite Stephen King movie. And I will pick a winner in a couple days. So,
and if you're on the hook about this movie, I will say that Glenn Ford is his name, isn't it?
Glenn Powell.
Yeah. Now, Glenn Ford is this old guy from the old timey westerns, right? Glenn Powell is in it. If you're on the fence about buying this, I've seen it. There's a lot of really great action scenes. he has a very extensive scene where he's not wearing a lot of clothing. So if you like him, you can see a lot of him like in the buff, not in the total buff, but close. And so you guys should all enter and win it.
Yeah, and if you win it, then you get it for free and you don't have to pay for it, right? That's the point. So yeah, please enter. And then don't forget to subscribe to SciFi Vision, like the video, hype it if you can, and join our Discord for our schedule. And also a quick reminder, we will be back Sunday night for our Stranger Things discussion because of a holiday. And then again on Monday for The Artist. And if we can figure out some more trivia in between, we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe we'll do a New Year trivia, something.
All right. So we're going to bang out Percy Jackson, and then we'll hit a few.
We have to wait years between 4 seasons or short seasons when it used to be 16 episodes every year. It used to be 20-some episodes every year.
Yeah.
Changed it. Now it's 16, then 13, then 10. It goes down. Yes.
All right. We're going to do Percy right quick because it's a pretty short show.
Yeah, it was 39 minutes this episode. And that doesn't,
and then we'll be back.
Which was probably 34 minutes because it was about 5 minutes of trailer.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Credits. Holy crap.
Percy Jackson and the Olympians, episode 3, which I forget the name of it, but it was basically the cruise ship episode.
We board the Princess Andromeda.
Princess Andromeda. So Disney only dropped 8 photos. I don't have a picture of the ship. It was like a full-on like princess cruise ship. I kind of liked this episode, AJ. What'd you think about it?
I liked it in the fact that it wasn't what you thought it was going to end up being. There was lots of conversation, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, you're right. There was a lot of talking, and some was exposition, but some was actually characters being like, let's do this. No, let's do that. No, it was like legitimate story.
And I got to say, Annabelle sucks at secrets.
Annabeth, yeah.
Or Annabeth sucks at secrets.
Yeah, it's only episode 3, and she already pretty much spilled the beans, right?
Yeah, it has to do. It's barely been 24 hours since she was told the prophecy, and she's already screwed it up.
Also, boon is the worst code word ever, right? Like,
yeah, I don't know why, where he thought of that one.
Terrible code word. I liked the whole part of this where they were on a cruise ship. I liked at the end of the previous episode where Hermes says to them, oh, I'm putting you on a ship and like a cruise ship. And they go out there on the cruise ship. I liked, there are no really photos of it here, but I liked how they're on this cruise ship with Luke. And you do see the bar behind him, but there are some good scenes where they're on the ship. I don't love, do you remember when they get in a fight with Allison and they throw her over the edge? Allison?
That was funny.
It was funny, but no cruise ship has a railing like that. Every cruise ship has like a 6-foot tall glass thing, so you can't fall over the edge. But whatever, I guess
only in real life. You never see that in TV or movies. It's always a short rail.
No, and this actually was an immortal cruise, right? Like this was a cruise ship that was only for like immortals. Like everybody on it was an immortal or a demigod or a monster.
No. The mist shields them from seeing them.
Oh, right. So people were on it, but
there was innocent, regular human. There was mortals on the ship too.
Yeah. I mean, I like the whole cruise ship vibe. I didn't. So Luke, here we have Luke is on the ship, right? I don't love the total turn in Luke's character, but I get it's probably happens in the books. This is like a thing from the books, right? And Luke he's chosen a side in the war, and he's kind of a jerk now, and we have to go along with that. And he's also like, I'm the son of a god, so I wear like a white sweater everywhere, and I live in the penthouse, and I'm a jerk.
I gotta say, actually, Luke's argument isn't terrible. He hasn't thought it all the way through, but I understand where he's coming from.
His argument that like I'm on the side of Kronos. Yeah.
His argument is I'm tired of being told how things are because our like their parents are the ones that are the like super jerks.
Yeah.
I mean, Zeus and Poseidon and Hermes doesn't seem as bad, but Ares
is a total jerk, right?
They're all, And it's like the way they're treated, these demigods isn't the greatest.
Yeah.
And they're, constantly being pitted against each other constantly and everything. So I get where Luke is coming from and his goal, but the flaw in his whole thing is he hasn't considered the damage it's going to do to the entire planet. All the innocent people.
He doesn't care about humans, right? Like
he doesn't care. Yeah, he doesn't care about humans. But
somebody like Percy and Annabeth,
yeah.
they care a lot.
Yeah,
but they were like Percy was raised by a human mother in the human world, so I get that, right? Annabeth less so, but they and I think Luke has never really been exposed to humans, and he could care less about them, right? Couldn't care less.
Yeah.
So a big part of this episode is Clarice, who thinks she's she's going on a quest. This whole part where she's on a quest, Percy's on a quest, whose quest is real, fake, whatever, right? She's on kind of a fake quest, right?
Well, it's a real quest, just sent in the wrong direction.
Right. And she isn't going by herself on a quest, right? Like, she had chosen Annabeth and somebody else, and now, they're like, oh, they're gone. Choose 2 more people, and she chooses no one, which is ridiculous, but also a very Clarice thing to do, right? Be like, I'm going by myself.
I kind of like Clarice, and I kind of felt bad for her on the ship when all the resurrected sailors were ignoring her.
Really? I don't really like her. Here's the sailor. She has been a jerk since the minute she was she hated Percy the minute she met him. I guess because she felt like, I guess all these demigods have to prove themselves, and she's like, "Oh, you're father."
But that's my point. They're pitted. All these demigods, they're pitted against each other immediately. Like, my father's better than your father.
Yeah. And so you feel like Clarice maybe is the ultimate result of that. Like she hates everybody. She has no friends. She's so obnoxious. She chooses to go on a quest by herself rather than take 2 people who could maybe benefit. Yeah,
and she says they are only going to slow me down anyway. But Ares totally pumps it up. He's like, "That's my girl. Like, hell yeah, you're totally right.
And I'm gonna save you. Here's your army of dead people, dead losers, right? Like he's like, like anybody who loses in battle is pledged to Ares. So he doesn't get to have like Napoleon. He gets the guy who lost to Napoleon or whatever, right? So there's all these losers.
And the guy from Blockbuster.
I love that, right? They're like, what war did you lose? The streaming wars. It was brutal. And we had these scenes where she's kind of a really poor leader through most of this episode, right? Which I get because she's like she's very confident, very full of herself. Makes her a bad leader.
Which is funny because Ares tells the soldiers, you're going to listen to her. She's your captain. And they totally disregard her at first, which I thought is interesting. It's like, do you really want the wrath of Ares on your ass? Like,
I know, right? I was surprised, but they're all like pre-1900, and they would never follow a woman, right? There's no way they would follow a woman.
Fair enough.
And she's not very assertive. She's like, you guys, hello, listen to me.
Yeah, she did give up kind of easy at first.
And it's only when she gives this speech about like, do you want to keep being losers or do you want to be winners? They're like, oh my God, wait. We're in. It was not the greatest monologue. It was fine, right? It wasn't the most inspiring, but it inspires these guys to be like, yes, let's win. So now she's got she's got this very old kind of rusty boat and a bunch of dead
old rusty sailors.
Old rusty dead guys who are her sailors, and she's gonna like go up against the cruise ship with these guys.
Well, no, she's not gonna go up against the cruise ship. She's going to get the fleece. With the wrong coordinates because what's his face is an idiot.
Gave her the wrong, because they believe the wrong what's her name? The guy, Heat
Carter
Miser
Bitch.
or whatever from the school, right? Gave her and she actually went to the. So we saw her in this episode. We saw Clarice go to the. Where's my picture of Clarice? We saw Clarice go to the Oracle, and the Oracle gives her a message that says like, "You will sail an iron fleet with soldiers of bones." Like that's already clarified, right? And then there's more of the. I can't remember the rest of the
Yeah, I don't remember either.
There's a point in this episode where like Annabeth talks to Percy about the prophecy, and he's like, "Well, the prophecy clearly says whatever," and she's like, "Wait a minute, a prophecy never clearly says anything. The whole point of it is you don't understand it, right?" So I think that we know that Clarice's prophecy is going wrong, and we know that Percy's prophecy is going wrong because neither one of them.
Well, no, Clarice is no. I mean, she's on an iron ship with a bunch of bony soldiers. You know.
Yes, but there was a couple more verses. There was another whole.
Yes,
verse.
there was a couple more verses which I don't recall.
Mm-hmm. So she's on.
But but I do like the fact. I do like when she realizes that Percy was telling the truth, that it was his vision.
Yeah, right. I think Percy.
Like, Jackson.
I mean, yeah. So it ends with these two, and also what's his name, Tyson, jumping off and getting onto this like lifeboat.
Yeah.
And they're using the winds of Lin-Manuel Miranda, the winds of Hermes, to like, they have a thermos and the wind like blows them or whatever. So in the end, nothing really happens in this episode. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, she tells Percy the prophecy, and he realizes that he's going to be a weapon for. He's ultimately going to decide the fate of the world. And he's like, you know what? You were right. I don't want to know the prophecy. I'm sorry. I wish I didn't know.
Well, it's like the prophecy is like that they will fight, and like it will be the fate of like Olympus, right? Like one will win, one will lose. The fate of Olympus, whatever. And humans will be caught in the crossfire, really, I guess, is what matters there, right? Humans are not really a part of it.
You know what the funny thing is he's not. They don't want Percy to know about the prophecy for fear of influencing him. But 9 times out of 10, that is part of the prophecy. Because it's not clear.
Yeah, you're right. So I guess we're gonna see like they went off in their little lifeboats, and we'll see where they end up next week.
Oh, and I love when the Cyclops. What's his name again?
Tyson.
Thank you. You just said it too, and I was like, I lost it. I love when he builds the bomb. They're like, what do you call this again? He's like, a bomb. Kaboom! That was great. I loved how they
set it up like he might have maybe changed his loyalty, right? It looked like he was like, oh, he's hanging out there with the monsters and like making bombs, blah, 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 blah. What's he doing? And then he's like, oh, boom. And he, I mean, I don't think I ever really questioned his loyalty, but it was cool that they made it look like he was maybe finding a little bit more kinship with monsters, and then boom, he will always choose Percy, of course, right? But, yeah. I don't really love this character yet. I'm not sure that I really like his addition. I'm not sure that I don't feel like he's a little gimmicky, but he was interested in a book where we didn't have to see this kind of gimmicky thing, and I have to like.
I feel like his eye is too big.
It is kind of big, right? Like I don't love
because I know they merged his 2 real eyes together to make the one eye. So I feel like that's probably why it's too big.
It's kind of a giant eye, yeah. And I don't love this character because he's a little, I don't know, he's a little whatever. I know by the end of it he's going to become like Percy's true brother and best friend, right? I know that's coming. But I thought for a minute that he could maybe have been turned to the other side because he's an outsider and his feels like his father doesn't love him and his brother doesn't love him. I mean, part of this whole story is I think that Percy doesn't really love him or accept him as a brother, right? And that has to happen before this ends.
Yeah.
There's no way this ends without him being like, my brother, I love you, right?
Yep.
Yep. So, all right. I think we are finished with that. Oh my God, here's a question. Jamie.
Jesus, Jamie didn't waste any time. Holy crap.
No, yeah, I had it ready. I think this is where we left off, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think 110 is good. 119, yeah, probably where we left off.
So somewhere around there. So we're pretty.
It's 11:50.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I don't want to be at the very latest past 1. We don't even have to go that long.
I'm not staying until 1.
It's 12 now. I'm saying I figured more like 30 minutes, but
say 12:30. But all right, go. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
If I get them all right, I might stay longer. All right.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm already taking off the picture there. All right.
Hit it. Traditionally.
For anybody who has not done this before, just put your answers in the chat. Keep track of your own score, and we'll have some fun. These are all we have, I think, some more food and drink related ones, and then like traditions. There's no more movie or anything, I don't think, unless they're in the middle of the more random ones. All right. Traditionally, what liquor is used to flame Christmas pudding? I don't know that I've seen Christmas pudding flamed, or is that
I mean, you could call it figgy pudding. You could call it, whatever. I mean,
I don't know that I've seen white pudding.
If you are Charles Dickens, what would you use right now to flame your pudding? I'm going to say, I don't know, but I'm going to say cognac. See.
Karen and I are always on the same wavelength. That's where cognac, I think, is it too.
Golden Child says A. I have no clue. I was going to say, I think I couldn't remember if I've actually seen this answer or not, but I don't remember what it is. But the answer is sorry, I went too fast. I should have
ready with the answer. Yeah, A, but C is acceptable. B, yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I went a little too fast there. You know what? We talked about the advent calendar, so we must be a little bit before there. I guess we did that one. Yeah, what country does we talked about Quito? Let's see, which is okay. That I think was where we ended. Yes, that was where we ended. 122. So we'll start with 123. What traditional Christmas decoration is actually a parasitic plant?
Oh, I know this one.
Holly, ivy, mistletoe, poinsettia. I know which ones are poison, but I don't know whether they're parasitic.
I know I have a guess. I have a good guess, I think.
You have a guess.
All right. So, chatters, what say ye? Any ideas about?
Kelly says C, mistletoe.
Kelly says C, mistletoe.
You guys think? Oh, I know what I didn't do. Why we're getting an answer there.
Golden Child says A, holly.
There we go. Now it says trivia again. Okay, so we got a holly and a mistletoe. What do you guys think?
Mistletoe.
I also think it's mistletoe.
Right. I know mistletoe and poinsettia are both poison, like to pets and stuff, but that's the only thing I knew. I didn't know if it was.
Oh, that's not the question, Jamie. That's not the question.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I knew that. That's all I know.
I think it's mistletoe. I'll
give everybody a second here. Here we go. All right. The answer is, C, mistletoe. You are correct.
Mistletoe.
I remember instead of dragging. Okay. In which country did the custom of putting up a Christmas tree originate? United States, Germany, Norway, or England?
All right, chat. Give it. Come on, chat.
Originate.
I have an idea. I think I have an idea about this. I mean, I don't think I know I have an idea about this. B says C, Norway. Gold Child says C, Norway. Kelly says C, Norway.
No idea. I would probably guess. I mean, it'd be a big guess. I really don't know.
Wait, B says mistletoe.
On the last question. Yes, you were right. It was mistletoe.
I think
I'm going to say D, England.
I feel like Norway feels right to me.
Right.
Oh, wait. I'm changing my mind and say B, Germany. I'm B, Germany.
That would be my guess, but I really don't know.
I'm new B.
Anybody else before we flip? All right. And the answer is B.
Woo!
German.
Got it right.
Jordan got it right. All right. What is the name of the period leading up to Christmas? Is it Lent, Advent, Epiphany, or Pentecost? What is the
I
answer?
think the answer is Sweeps Week. Remember the old Sweeps Week for TV? Sweeps.
Yes, it's Sweeps Week. You're right. No.
I think
Lent,
the answer is insane people shopping.
That too. That too.
Right, yeah, that's what is it? I know what it is. Kelly says B, Advent. Golden Child said A, Lent.
Or was that? I was going to say, was that
Advent?
Is it Advent?
Lent, B says Advent.
Yes, B says B.
Golden Child went to Catholic elementary school. I went to Catholic high school. I think we probably learned the same thing. Anybody else? Jamie, AJ, what do you say?
I would guess B.
I say Lent.
Because of Advent calendars would be my guess of why. I mean, why I'm guessing that. Like, it'd be just because of Advent calendars. I really don't know.
I say B because of lighting the Advent wreath in church every week. Yes, Advent.
Yes. The answer is B, Advent. Dun, dun, dun.
Lent is the time that leads up to Easter.
Yes.
I know it led up to something.
Yeah.
That was pretty close. I mean, AJ, at least you knew it was a time that led up to something. So
yeah, that led up to a holiday, right? Okay, which popular Christmas beverage is also called milk punch?
Eggnog.
I have not heard that. Eggnog, mulled wine, hot chocolate, or cider? I have a guess, but I don't know.
All right, chat. I'm going to wait for the chat for a second. Kelly says A, eggnog.
Scarlett's back.
Scarlett's back, yay. A. Scarlett says A, eggnog.
Golden Child says A, eggnog. You know why people are saying A, right?
Because it's correct.
Because the question has the word milk in it, and then it's eggnog. So yeah, probably.
That's true. I was guessing eggnog just because, like it's got a punch it. Well, I guess so does mulled wine too, because it's still got alcohol. But I was guessing
say eggnog because milk punch eggnog sounds more. Yeah.
Yeah. That would be my guess. And everybody says A. The answer is, eggnog.
Hey, eggnog. Woo! All right. What's next?
All right. And the answer is, or the answer is not the answer is, what is the best-selling Christmas single of all time? Is it Jingle Bell, Silent Night, White Christmas, or Last Christmas?
Oh, we had a lengthy discussion last night about this.
We know which one's on the radio a lot.
You should all know the answer. We should all know the answer right after last night. I know it. Scarlett's on rum punch. Come on, you guys. Let's give it. I know it. I have a question about it. I know it.
The rum. Yeah, I would guess the rum was probably the punch, but I don't know.
Golden Child says see White Christmas.
See White Christmas. I would have guessed Last Christmas just because you hear it all the damn time, but I don't.
Scarlett is C. B forgot. Kelly is C. I say C. AJ, what do you say?
White Christmas.
It's C, White Christmas.
All right.
It's a pretty great Christmas song, right? And it's been around since I guess
forever.
The other one's as old.
It's like a 60-year-old song, yeah.
Yeah, White Christmas is the correct answer. And the next one is, which reindeer helps Rudolph fly at the front of the sleigh?
What?
Nobody. Rudolph's at the front of the sleigh.
Wait, what? This is a crazy question. I have no idea. It's Prancer, Dasher, Blitzen, Vixen. Dasher.
Is it Prancer, Dancer, Dasher, Blitzen, or Vixen?
Anybody that's seen Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, there's the 8 reindeer, and Rudolph's at the front.
All right.
By himself.
I would say Vixen because it's on Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Comet, Donner, Blitzen. No, that's Blitzen. That's at the end.
No,
I would say that reason.
I'm thinking. I have no idea. This question is insane, but I'm thinking
that question isn't a question. It's not like
I say
Rudolph
B.
isn't at the front by himself.
I say B because Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen. I say D.
I mean, yeah, I would say B just because Dasher's the first reindeer listed in the song.
Yeah.
But
that's what I thought at first, but then I figured since Rudolph was last, maybe it was going the other way. Like
it's 4 pairs of Rudolph the front. Yes, Rudolph is the front, right?
yes, thank you.
Dasher.
This question, I don't know who wrote this, where you got this question, but this question is wrong no matter what.
Maybe it has to do with the
well,
like does one of them, because doesn't one of them like talks to him and makes him feel better? Maybe it has to do with the cartoon. I don't know.
What? No, this question.
I don't know.
As long as the answer is B, Dasher, this question is great.
Wait,
the answer is B, Dasher.
Woo! Yeah. Got it right. Woo!
Dasher doesn't help Rudolph though. Dasher's behind Rudolph, unless they mean like encourages him. Hey, go get the top.
But I wonder if it means that. I don't know, but I figured if they said Rudolph last, I figured it was reading them from the front to the back. So that's why.
You mean like I'm part of the whole like dog slaying / operation, and I'm right behind.
I don't know.
I think
that was a very bad question.
Okay, in the 12 Days of Christmas song, how many lords are leaping?
Everybody right now is singing in their head.
I think it's 12 because it's 10 ladies. No, 8. I don't know.
I think it's
12 lords of leaping, 10 maids of milking. No, I'm completely wrong on that.
You just screwed up the whole song, Jay.
I know. It's milking 7 swans of swing it. 9. I don't know. I give up. B. We got a B and a D.
So it's not. I think 8 is maids of milking. I think 7
is swans of swimming.
Swans of swimming.
It's 10 lords of leaping.
So it's 12.
Yeah, 12. Maybe it's 10. It's 10 or
12. 12 drummers.
Someone find a photo of Rudolph fraternizing with Dasher. That's what we need.
So 10. So
B. 10 lords of leaping. Yeah, I don't know.
10. So it's 10
lords of leaping.
10. All right.
So it might be like
12 is drummers drumming.
Okay, yeah, you're right. 12.
Woo, 10. Thank you, B.
All right.
See, Scroll said 8. I think it's 8 ladies dancing.
Yeah, it's 8 ladies dancing. I think
it's 8 ladies dancing. Right?
Traditionally, oh hey, if you were here yesterday, you should know the answer to this. What fruit is traditionally put inside a Christmas stocking?
I know.
So if you were at our other trivia, you should know the answer.
I know because I read Little House on the Prairie.
And you saw Doctor Who.
Yeah, we saw Doctor Who.
Yeah.
What fruit do you put inside a Christmas stocking? An apple, an orange, a banana, or a pineapple? I know banana.
All right, so Scarlett says B. Scarlett says B and orange.
Whoops. Child says B. I don't know why you highlighted the B, but there you go. Kelly says B.
Golden Child says B. Everybody says B.
Everybody says B.
Everybody is correct.
Everybody.
Well, that's because the answer is B in orange. And we said last night, like we don't really recall the episode, but while the oranges are there, but they are there.
Oh, I recall it was last Christmas.
By the way, Jamie, I'd just like to point out, I cannot stop watching the little guy run across the TV.
It's so good. I love that little guy.
That's why I noticed that. I'm like, that is too funny. So I left it in because it was not intentional. I did not tell it to do that. Where is the town? Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Yeah. Where is the town of Bethlehem located? Is it in Israel, Lebanon, Jordan, or Palestine?
It's a little town of Bethlehem. Little town of Bethlehem. Israel, Lebanon, Jordan, Palestine. Bethlehem. I know what I think the answer is. What do you guys think? This is a hard question. Also, I think
I thought it was Israel, but I don't know.
I think things are changing in that part of the world lately. But
yeah, I thought it was Israel. I don't know. Golden Child says A. Israel. What do the rest of you say? Israel, Lebanon, Jordan, or Palestine? Do we have some answers?
Palestine? You mean Palestine?
Palestine. I always said Palestine.
Okay, so I think so. We have a lot of answers. We have Golden Child, I think, says A. B says, I don't know.
Scarlett and Kelly says D.
Kelly says D.
B said A. Kelly and
A.
Scarlett say D.
I say D. I think it's in Palestine. Bethlehem's
I say Palestine also.
Bethlehem's in Palestine.
You guys are correct. It's in Palestine. All right. Which Christmas carol mentions figgy pudding? This one I know, I think. Jingle Bells, Silent Night, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, or Deck the Halls?
I gotta sing it in my head.
Really?
All of these kind of
I got it. Yep, I got it. I know the one I think.
I know which one I think it is. But I'm pretty sure it is.
Scarlett says C.
Kelly says C. Scarlett says C.
Yeah, I just had to put it in my head for a second. Now I know it. I think Beehive's question where she said A was her previous answer.
That was the
right?
previous, yeah. That was the previous answer, yeah.
Golden Child says D.
Beehive says C. Golden Child says D. Deck the halls. Second to anybody else want to vote? Have an idea?
Anybody want to throw an answer out there? I guess that's it.
AJ, what do you say?
C.
What do you say? Same thing?
Wish you a Merry Christmas.
I say the same thing. We won't go until we get some. We won't. Yep, that's it.
Well, what did they say that we asked for some figgy pudding or something figgy pudding? I don't know exactly what they say.
Now bring us some figgy pudding. Yeah.
Bring us some figgy pudding. Yeah. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Whoop whoop! Yay! All right. What two colors are typically associated with Christmas? This is a little too easy. Blue and white, red and green, yellow and gold, or violet and pink.
I mean,
Violet and pink, obviously.
It really depends on how you want to decorate your own house.
Yeah, that's
I agree.
objective.
That is the correct answer. However you want to decorate your house.
But I'm gonna pick one.
Traditionally,
violet and pink. No.
Yeah, I think traditionally I would say B. Look at all the green and pink we got here in the.
Okay, so we have Golden Child says B, Scarlett says B, Kelly says B, B says we all want some
figgy pudding.
I think B's texts are delayed.
Yeah, I'm starting to that too.
We gotta watch them. We all want some figgy pudding, so bring some right here.
So I think we all agree that it's B.
Yes.
Technically.
B says B. All right. Next.
All right. What is the most popular tree topper? Is it a star, an angel, Santa, or a bow? I think
That's an opinion.
It could be, yeah, but most popular probably means.
Wait, a star or a bow? Like you mean like a bow? Like someone's shooting a bow and arrow? A bow?
No, I think it means a bow,
like a bow, like a ribbon.
Oh, like a bow. Okay, like a bow. Okay. Star, angel, Santa.
Some of these questions are not very good. Because that's an opinion. I mean, unless there's some like.
I got 288 questions. There's only so many good ones I can find.
The question would be, what is the most popular tree topper in America after a survey of 1,000 people or whatever? I mean, it probably has some kind of whatever, right?
Yeah, I don't know. There's no details of what the survey was to. But I think it's either star or angel.
Okay, so Kelly says a star. I think I'm going to say B, angel. That's what we have on our tree. So I'm just going to say B, an angel. Because whatever. Scarlett says, we got to put this, wait. What? The figgy pudding thing was because hooliganism was rampant in the Victorian period. And they almost outlawed Christmas because of drunkenness and crime. Fair.
Wow.
And she says A. Her answer is star. A star. I'm saying
either star or angel would be my answer, but
you can't pick two, Jamie. Pick one.
No, I know. I'm saying I think it's obviously one of the. Well, not obviously. I think it's one of the two.
AJ, what do you say? AJ, what do you say?
I'm going to say it's probably star, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's angel.
I'm going to say
saying
star
B.
because there's a star in the
Wait.
tree in my picture here. So I'm going to say star.
Golden Child says star, but since watching Mandalorian, I put Grogu.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Oh my God, I would love a little Grogu on my tree.
I have forever. There is a Scooby-Doo tree topper with Scooby-Doo dressed as an angel that I have wanted for most of my life, but I refuse to pay what they want for it.
And AJ, if you guys
don't know,
get
a Scooby-Doo figure from your action figure and dress it.
But
that's okay.
He's a Scooby-Doo guy. All right, so AJ, right. If I win the $1.7 billion tonight, I'll buy that for you.
Okay.
Same. All right, star is the answer. The correct answer is star. All right. What's Santa's real name in A Visit from St. Nicholas? I have a guess. Is it Kris Kringle, St. Nick, Father Christmas, or Papa Noel?
A Visit from Nicholas is an original story that I think that's Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Wait,
right?
Isn't that kind of a dumb question, though? I assume it's called A Visit from.
I think A Visit from St. Nicholas might be the original name of that little
housetop, right?
Yeah.
Because I think giving the title kind of gives the answer, doesn't it? I'm
assuming we might call The Night Before Christmas, but it could be like Kris Kringle, St. Nick, Father Christmas, Noel. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm gonna say B, St. Nick.
I would assume since it says St. Nicholas, it's St. Nick.
I mean, B says St. Nick. Golden Child says A, Kris Kringle. Also, Scarlett says A. I'm gonna say B, St. Nick.
I say B.
AJ, Jimmy, what do you say?
I say
St. Nick. I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
Yeah.
Woo!
If they set up on the housetop, though, then it would have been a little more difficult.
Yeah, so quick. All right, what is it?
B,
St. Nick.
We win all the cookies. No, I don't know. Which ocean is Christmas Island located in? Is it the Atlantic Ocean, the Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean?
Real world, you mean?
I assume it means in the real world. Is there really a Christmas?
Don't Google it. Let everybody figure it out.
No, I'm not telling anybody what's it. Yes, there are real places named Christmas Island. That's all I look for.
All right, I have an answer. I have an idea.
I have no clue.
I do. I'll keep it. Okay, kids up in the chat. What say ye? Kelly says D. Kelly says D.
Golden Child says hello.
Huh?
I have a guess, but I don't know. Pacific. B says C.
C, Pacific Ocean.
I'm going to guess D because it's near the North Pole. I mean, I know the North Pole isn't the same. You know what I mean? That's what it makes me think. So I would say Arctic Ocean because they probably named it because it was up there. They probably named it Christmas Island. That's my guess.
I'm going to say Indian Ocean because it's near Australia.
Golden Child says
is this drug related? No, apparently it's a real name for an island, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, I say C, Pacific Ocean. Because I think that is the place where, I say C. All right, let's see what it is.
C, Indian Ocean. In Australia. Is it in Australia?
It's I know it's, I don't know if it's in Australia, but I know it's near Australia.
Oh, okay. I see. I don't know. I just figured
the Indian Ocean
was near the North Pole and they named it that. I don't know. That was
the Indian Ocean is also on the wow. Okay.
All right.
Next.
I know useless things sometimes, B.
This is easy. This is a little too easy. What ghost? How many ghosts show up in Christmas Carol?
Oh, that's not easy. I bet you get it wrong, Jamie.
Shut up. Are you serious, AJ?
That isn't nice. That is not nice. Wait, I'm trying to think. Now you're making me question myself. Past, there's a ghost of Christmas present and ghost of Christmas future. And is there another ghost? There's a ghost of. I feel like
I can't believe
that was easy.
You get it wrong. I'm saying
that was making me question it.
B says C. Beehive says good job, AJ.
That was from before with the Christmas Island.
Golden Child says C, 4 ghosts. I'm going to say, personally, I say B3.
I agree with the chat 4.
Okay. All right. I looked up the answer because AJ made me question it, but it looks like I might be wrong. So, all right, we got C's and we got Karen says B. I thought B too. Yeah. Past, present, and future is what I thought.
Yeah, but you forgot somebody.
I know. The correct answer is 4, and I looked it up. Bob Marley, not Bob Marley.
Bob Marley.
Marley.
Yes, I thought past, present, future. I got Bob Marley.
Yeah, I was thinking of past, present, future. Marley is the 4th.
That's how I knew Jamie forgot about Marley, because she was like, "Oh, that's so easy." I was like, "I know what she was thinking."
Funny, I said Bob Marley, but yes, I forgot about that. I was thinking of the 3, past, present, future. It's a trick question, kind of a little bit. Yes. In what country is it believed Santa has his workshop? Wait, is that supposed to be a country?
In what country is it believed? Okay, I have an idea about this.
I mean, I thought it was North Pole, but I didn't think North Pole was a country, so I don't know.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't know that I love this question, but well.
All right, so given that the North Pole is not a country,
what the question should say is, where is it believed Santa has his workshop, is what the correct question should say.
I don't know that I think any of these, but I have I'm going to say all these places.
I don't know, maybe.
Golden Child says C, Greenland. B says, darn, I can't remember. Kelly says trick question, which it is. I'm going to say, for me, I say A, Norway.
I say I don't like the way the question's worded, but I'm guessing it's probably North Pole, but that's not a country. So I would say the North Pole. I would think, isn't the North Pole closest to Greenland, or wouldn't it be closest to Greenland, or no? I don't know geography, so I'm not the person to ask, but so I don't like this question.
I agree with Karen. I think it's Norway.
I said I think the question should be, where is it believed Santa has his workshop? But I did not make up the question, because the answer is North Pole, and that is not a country.
That's not a question. And I really hope that when Donald Trump tries to take over Greenland, that Santa Claus will bust his ass.
Yes, sounds good. All right. What snack is often left out for Santa? Fruitcake, pastries, apples and oranges, or milk and cookies? I said fruitcake because everybody hates fruitcake, so they get rid of it. No.
Well,
I'm just joking.
And maybe some carrots for his little reindeer.
I used to leave out carrots for Rudolph when I was little. Finland has a place where they believe Santa is. So I guess the question is, it's past midnight, so it's Christmas Eve. Do they have on the news yet about where Santa is right now? Because I know they do that like through the day, but I don't know if they start that at night or they do it like it's already doing that. North Pole isn't a country. I would agree with you, Scarlett. That's why I said I think that's why.
So I was actually curious about that, because the question was so obviously because North Pole isn't a country. So I was curious and I Googled it, and it actually, what comes up is Santa's workshop is famously located in Rovaniemi, Finland, at the Arctic Circle.
Ooh, Finland, yeah.
And Finland wasn't even an option in that question.
I didn't like the question. I did not make up the question.
I know you didn't.
I know.
But it says other places, like Greenland, also claim him.
Yeah, so you get a point regardless. All right, do we leave out fruitcake, pastries, apples and oranges, or milk and cookies?
Milk and cookies.
Milk and cookies, and carrots for
milk and cookies.
Rudolph.
Cookies, yes.
How do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? Is it Feliz Año Nuevo, Buen Navidad, or Feliz Navidad, or Alegre Navidad? It's Feliz Navidad.
Wow, these are all very lists.
Yeah.
So, Feliz Año Nuevo, Buen Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Alegre Navidad.
What does Alegre mean? I'm not sure what Alegre means. Alegre. I know the answer, but I don't know.
The answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Golden Child says C. Feliz Navidad. I think Kelly says C. B says C.
Yes.
I think some of these are old. Charles says D, but
Starts with C. I say C. What do you guys say?
C.
C. So what does allegre mean, though? I'm just curious. I didn't know what it meant because obviously,
I think it means happy.
maybe I don't know because the first one means Happy New Year. B means good Christmas, I think. C means Happy Christmas.
And we all know Feliz
I don't know what
Navidad.
So Feliz
Allegre
Navidad.
is cheerful.
Feliz Navidad. Pero año y
But I think,
feliz.
I'm pretty sure it literally means Happy Christmas, doesn't it?
It basically does. It's like cheerful, happy, glad.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not sure. I'm not sure what allegre means.
Navidad.
All right, you had this one in your question, so we had this yesterday. What's the name of your pet dog? Is it Barkley, Spot, Max, or Charlie? Is it Barkley, Spot, Max, or Charlie?
But these are totally different answers from yesterday. I think
these are different questions.
Well, as long as the right one's there, that's all that matters.
Yeah, as long as the right one's there, it's all that matters. You're right.
Kelly says C. B says C.
B says C. B says Max. C.
Goldshot says C.
C, senor.
C, senor. We all say Max. C.
Scarlett says C. C.
Yeah.
Max.
C. All right. Which country gives a Christmas tree to the UK every year?
What? Wait. What? Sweden,
Netherlands, or Denmark? Which is the most north? No, I don't know. I have no clue. Sweden.
I am
Netherlands,
going to say the answer is, I'm going to guess Sweden, or Denmark. I'm going to say, for me, I have no idea. C, Norway.
Kelly, excuse me. Kelly says C.
I had a little thing in my
head.
Kelly says C. Wait, why do you guys think C?
I guess B because I like that letter.
B.
B's guessing B because she likes the letter.
AJ, what do you guess?
I'm guessing Netherlands also.
I would guess Netherlands. Yeah, I don't know though.
Right.
I don't know why I'm guessing that, but
I don't know. That to me makes sense.
I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark are like grouped together, and the Netherlands is off on its own.
All right.
Well,
not a very good reason, but
Kelly and Scarlett and Karen say C, and B and me and AJ say B. I say that right? I think I said that backwards. But you know,
yeah, no, you said it right.
It's Norway.
Oh, that's right, Norway.
I mean, I got it right, but I'm not really sure that I had any really clue why.
You didn't have a reason, huh? Which Christmas ballet is the most famous in the world? Is it the Nutcracker, Sleeping Beauty, Swan Lake, or Cinderella? Is it the Nutcracker, Sleeping Beauty, Swan Lake, or Cinderella? I didn't know Cinderella was considered a Christmas play or Christmas.
It's probably not, and they just threw it in as another answer.
Maybe, but it wasn't me that threw it
B
there.
says A, the Nutcracker. Goldshot says A. B says A, the Nutcracker. Kelly says A.
Everybody says A.
Everybody says A.
It's a very famous Christmas thing. Yeah.
And the correct answer is A, the Nutcracker. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was Mr. Scrooge's first name? Edwin, Edward, Ebenezer, or Egbert? Some of these questions are really easy, but I guess you would have to have read it or heard it to know, so I don't know. Is it Edwin, Edward, Ebenezer, or Egbert? Golden Child says C. Kelly says C. What do you say, AJ?
C.
I say C as well.
I say C.
Yes, C. I say C too. That's okay. B. We get it. Yeah, it's. Sorry if we're. I know if your Wi-Fi is slow. I'm not sure if we slow down if it would help or not. But get it. Whoops! I did not mean to do that. What did I do?
Where did that B gets most of them right?
What did I do?
I don't know.
Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. It opened another panel. I don't want to do that because if you look close enough, you can see the answers. That's why I didn't want to leave it like that. All right. Which of the following birds are mentioned in the 12 days of The song. Sorry, I just clicked through that. The answer is C, Ebenezer.
Oh,
All right. Which of the following birds are mentioned in the 12 Days of Christmas song? Is it?
swan skis.
Oh, okay. Swans, geese, partridge, or all of the above? Swans, geese, partridge,
Wait.
all of the above.
Well, could there be more? Yeah. All right. All right.
Got D's all around.
Scarlett says D. B says D. Kelly says D.
Jamie says D.
Jimmy
I
says D.
concur.
AJ says D. Does Karen say D?
I say D. All of the above.
Yes, because we have 7 swans, 6 geese, and 1 partridge.
Woo!
In a pear tree.
And a pear tree, yep. What do people traditionally place at the top? That was in the other one. You know what's funny? This one says angel, so who knows?
Delete.
You love it. Gotta love it.
Well,
That's
the other one said star, and this one says angel. So maybe they're
There you
both
go.
right.
Yeah.
There we go. What the heck? We did this.
No, we didn't do this one.
Websites.
Nope.
Oh no, this is a little different. I'm sorry. It's similar. It's not the same. My cat is trying to attach to a raven. That's funny. I assume you mean to attack, not to attach. To attack your raven. Let's see. Which plant is often referred to? Yeah, I guess angel. Yeah, I think it probably is angel answer. Which plant is often referred to as a Christmas flower? Is it poinsettia, holly, rose, or ivy?
Ooh, okay, I have an idea.
Yeah, I was thinking the other one said about it being a
Parasitic.
parasite. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Poinsettia, holly, rose, or ivy. We have a poinsettia, a poinsettia, a poinsettia. You guys concur?
I say a poinsettia. I have them in
I
my house
agree.
right now.
I say a poinsettia as well, and the answer is a poinsettia.
Poinsettia.
Who won the war on Christmas and Dr. Seuss? Christmas and
Shut up.
Dr. Seuss.
Ah,
Who won the war? I don't like that question. I mean, I know what it's asking, but I don't like the question. That's a weird way to write it.
The Grinch, the Santa, the Who's, or the Elves. I mean, I'm gonna guess.
I figured it
That's
was
a really hard question because the question is insane.
the question is written weird. I don't know.
never thought of it as a war, but okay.
Yeah.
War.
Dude, I swear I got this from somebody's Christmas website because it sounds like AI wrote it, but I got it from a Christmas website. Yeah, I would say C, but I don't like the question.
I'm also going to say the Who's, but that's insane, right? Like, what kind of question is that? Who's? It's not a war.
Who's we're singing? So I see. Yeah, I wouldn't consider it a war, but
Who's
yeah,
singing? So I see.
the Who's we're singing. The answer is
And they converted the Grinch to being like their friend, but yeah,
there was a war. There was a war, Scarlett. I just wouldn't have.
war.
I wouldn't have framed the question like that. But yeah, technically, I guess
mean,
it was a
they
war.
did have this really mean guy up the hill who was a total jerk forever, and he tried to steal their Christmas.
Maybe they said they should have said who won the argument. That would have been a better way to say it.
All right. So anyway, we all
What
agree
is
the Who's.
What kind of
What-
questions are these? What
What
do Santa's elf tradition?
They used to
Guys,
make-
I got these from different Christmas websites. I can't help if they suck. They are legit questions. They're just not great. What do
Right.
Santa's elves traditionally use to make toys? Do they use clay, metal, wood, or plastic? I say they use all of the above.
I say
Traditionally-
C would.
I
guess-
agree with Karen because you always talk about Santa carving.
Yeah, you always see wood, but I would say it was a war on Christmas. You're right, Golden Child. It was a war on Christmas.
I say would. They were all like knocking stuff around and making little stuff.
Yeah, they all show wood. Hey, Nicole, welcome back. And the Aunt Scarlett says C as well. Okay, and the answer is C. Whoops, C wood.
Yes.
All right. During what century was the first written use of Xmas?
Ooh.
My cat is getting really itchy,
Interesting.
so I'm taking it off.
See,
What was the first written use of Xmas? I assume it means Xmas is assuming it's close to Christmas. Samsy Lou.
all right.
I like it. I like it.
All right, kids. What century was the first written use of Xmas? I have an idea. But I have no idea if it's right. What do you guys say?
I gave it away. How did I get? Oh, when I showed the thing before. I would guess the 19th.
I'm guessing the 18th.
I guess the 19th because I feel like abbreviating things is more a modern thing that we do. So that's
Nicole
why.
Says C or D, 18th or 19th. Kelly says D, 19th.
I say 19th.
Golden Shot says 18th.
Scarlett's the 16th. So I think we got lots of answers.
I also was going to say 16th. I was going to say 16th, and then Scarlett said it, but I'm with you, Scarlett. I think 16th century. I think sometime in the 1500s.
What do you think, AJ?
I said C.
Okay. Nicole says D. And the answer is
all right. Let's.
I said D. I just figured they didn't abbreviate things like back then that much. Like we do that now. That's why I said 19.
Wow.
I don't know.
Oh,
And,
all right.
and then I just heard somebody go, shit, really loud. In Nutcracker, who is the main female character? Is it Marie, Clara, Alice, or Sarah? I feel like this may be a trick question. And the only reason I have an answer to this and know this is because I watched Elsbeth last night. It was behind a couple days. And apparently the story used to be called a different character than it is now. So I believe it actually has two answers. But I'm guessing they're talking about one or the other.
Really? I only have one answer from watching that, but I have an answer. The Nutcracker, who is the main female character? Marie, Clara.
There is two answers. I was right. I looked it up. It is two different things in there. So
so B says in some it's A, but in some it's B.
It's Clara and the Nutcracker.
Or it could be B.
And B says in some it's A, but most it's B.
Yeah.
I was gonna say B.
Well, the answer on here
the story that you're reading or watching.
But apparently it used to be Marie and they changed it to Clara. So both answers are correct.
Wow.
I just looked it up because that's what it said in Elsbeth and it was right. So it is both. It is Clara and Marie.
I hate that question. Get to the next one.
Scarlett says, I fact checked that and the first use of Xmas was in 1021.
Thank you, Scarlett. Because all
right, we got a wrong one. I cannot fact check them all. I did fact check a lot
of them. Scarlett. I was guessing.
Thank you. Something. Thank you. All right.
So the correct answer wasn't even up there.
Yeah, I know. That would have been 11th century. All right. Where did the word Christmas originate? Latin, Greek, Old English, or French?
Oof. Hard one. I'm gonna say C, Old English. Old English. You guys, any ideas? Are you waiting on the chat to help you out?
I don't know. Or Christmas. I'm trying to think because it comes from Christ.
So, right. It's the massive Christ. So I think Old English.
All of them? Maybe all? But there's only one. I think Christmas.
I really
I'm gonna say
know.
I'm gonna say B Greek. B Greek. B says C Old English. Christmas. Old English. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. All right. The correct answer is C, Old English.
Woo! Yeah. There you go. There you go, B. You got it.
I told you, I think we need a clapping sound effect and a buzzer sound effect. We need to do that. In which Christmas tradition do people try to kiss? That one's a little easy. Under the Christmas tree, under the mistletoe, under the stars, or under the arch. Although it could be all of the above, I guess, technically.
I guess
what are you doing under the Christmas tree?
Oh, that's true. You can't go under the tree. Never mind. That was a dumb statement. All right. Which do you think is the Christmas tradition?
Carl says B.
Scarlett says
B.
Bees. Under the parasite.
Under the parasite.
You're right, B. That's funny. That's
Like,
true.
yeah.
We did that before. All right. And the correct answer is, of course, under
B.
the mistletoe.
Ding,
Under
ding,
the
ding, 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 ding.
mistletoe. Yep. All right. What country created eggnog?
Ooh. U.S., France, England, or Canada. Wow. Wow, eggnog. Who created it?
I'm gonna guess, but I don't.
I
I'm
have a
gonna say,
guess.
yeah, I have a guess. We'll see what other people say. I'm doing. I would say England. Just I don't know. I'm thinking like pubs. That isn't necessarily a good reason, but I would say England.
Product says England. Also, Kelly says England.
What do you guys think?
I think England. I'm going to
It
say
sounds
England.
like it feels like an English thing.
Well, eggnog, yeah,
England.
English.
The answer is England. Oh, sorry. Gold Child says A. Maybe D. No, it's England. It's the correct answer. All right. In the 1947 movie Miracle on 34th Street, which department stores featured? Is it Macy's, Gimbel's, Nordstrom, or Bloomingdale's? It does seem very Dickens. You're right. You're right,
Yeah.
Scarlett. All right. Is it Macy's, Gimbel's, Nordstrom, or Bloomingdale's?
Come on, we all know this. Right? You guys all know it. Come on, give me your answers.
Like I said yesterday, I've never seen the whole thing, but I think I know the answer.
I know. It's shocking to me that you haven't seen it. It's really.
No, I've seen pieces of it here and there. I've just never sat down and watched the whole thing. I never did. I've seen pretty lots of it, just not all at once.
It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I know everybody likes it. I do need to watch it. Is it Macy's, Gimbel's, Nordstrom's, or Bloomingdale's? I believe.
So Scarlett says A. Nicole says A.
Yeah, I think it's A.
Nicole says Macy's.
I say A.
I agree.
Macy's. Yeah, I mean it's a very yeah.
And the correct answer is Macy's.
Macy's. I mean, the whole thing is about the Macy's parade, right? And being against.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Who was the star of the movie titled White Christmas? Was it Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, or Dean Martin? I'm thinking
Those
what's
are
the
four
song
fantastic people.
Was it in this movie? Would be the question. I can't remember what we said yesterday. I know we did a thing about where the song originated, but or what song, which movie it was first in.
All four of them could have sung excellent versions of that song. Christmas, but all right, guys, figure it out. You know the answer.
Bing Crosby, Sinatra, Presley. I was going to say Presley. Presley. I do know how to say Elvis Presley. Thank you. Or Martin.
Nicole says A. Goldshot says A.
Kelly says A. B says A.
B says A. Gimbel's is the other department store. B.
Is it mentioned? It wasn't the main department store, though. I think is the.
Nicole feels she would shine better for Stranger Things. Nicole, are you kidding me? Nicole is the queen of Stranger Things trivia. Of course she would. Actually, Nicole, I would probably never do that against you again because you are the queen.
No, you know what we need to do? We need to do another Stranger Things trivia, but we need to have Nicole write the questions, and then they'll be better.
All right, we have A.
All right. We have all A's. I didn't know the answer, but everybody says A, so I'm going to guess it's A.
Have you never seen White Christmas, Jamie?
No, I haven't seen a lot. I haven't really watched Christmas movies. I watch some Christmas movies, but I don't watch that many Christmas movies, to be honest.
So I think really next year that AJ and Jamie and I will rent a cabin and we will hold Jamie down and make her watch all these incredible movies.
All right. When we win the 1.7 billion, we'll do that. Okay. We'll take a vacay. All right. The answer is A. Bing Crosby.
Yep.
You know, I think I win 1.7 million. We'll have a party and invite everybody from the chat if we win that much, right? How many reindeer names start with a D? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay,
I had
nice
got
to
it.
know.
Now we all counted it out, right? We all sang it in our
we all
hearts.
Yes, we did. I know I did.
Golden Child's down for our Christmas party, our in-person Christmas party.
I know this one. We all know this one.
If I have a Christmas party in person, it's going to be in Florida, I think. We're not up here with the cold. The only day there would ever be snow is on Christmas Day. That's the way I look at it.
Right, Jamie. B says C. Nicole says C. Golden says B, which is 2.
Kelly
says 3. Scarlett says C. We have a big bunch of people saying C. 3. Jamie?
I say C.
And I say C too, and Nicole put the answer. Literally.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It's D. It's 3.
Yep. And B says in the original visit from St. Nick, Donner was named Donder. That's interesting.
Donder. People still say that.
And Golden Child says I forgot the song. That's okay. No, wait. I have a problem with this. The thing says 2, and that's not right.
What
it is
the fuck?
It's 3. Let's just move
on. Next one. Let's go to the next one.
At least we know the answer. We know that one was wrong. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what is the name of Rudolph's elf friend?
The little show that we've all watched.
Yeah.
I know it. We all know it.
Yeah, I forget. I want to say Buddy, but I feel like I'm thinking of Buddy because of the Elf movie.
Buddy the Elf.
But I thought it was Buddy. I mean, I definitely have seen that. It's just been forever since I've seen it. But I've definitely seen that.
So, Kelly says C, Buddy. Nicole says B, Hermie. Golden Child says haha.
No, Golden Child says C.
I got the wrong answer.
AJ, what do you say?
Hermie.
It's Hermie. It's Hermie, you guys. It's Hermie.
All right. I was wrong. I thought it was Buddy, but like I said, I think I'm thinking of Elf. Like it's in my head now.
I love that. And I know her.
Yeah, I like that movie too. What date is St. Stephen's Day? I don't know.
Who the hell is St. Stephen?
December 25th, 26th, 27th, or 28th. Yeah, I don't know who St. Stephen is.
Ooh.
I would say it's probably not Christmas, but beyond that, I don't know.
I think the 26th is Boxing Day. Could it be also St.
Yeah, the 26th is Boxing Day, but I don't know what that has to do with St. Stephen because I don't know who St. Stephen is. So, yeah.
Maybe St. Stephen was a boxer.
I think it's December 28th.
Yeah, he could be a boxer. That could be true.
I'm going 27.
We have no idea.
I'll go 28th. I have no clue.
You can't remember. We have B. We have a lot of B's. I'm going with D.
All right. And the answer is December 26th.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Well, I'm curious though who it is.
Like Boxing Day, I guess.
Who is Saint
Stephen is revered as the first Christian martyr and one of the first deacons of the early church.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Interesting. He celebrated on December 26th. Okay, so that is correct. I just did not know it, but it's correct.
Right.
Not know it either.
All right. Which Christmas song's second verse begins with the cattle are lowing? When I see this and that sounds wrong, but I know it's not wrong because then I have to think about it. I'm like, no, I think that's right. I think I just never realized what it's like. I never really thought about what it said. No, I didn't realize it.
All right, I have an idea. I had to say
murder. No, I didn't say anything about murder. I don't know.
B says B. Goldschmidt says B. B says B. Nicole says, "Is that what I heard?" Yeah.
Yeah, I say B. I say BB. I say BBB.
Yeah.
I agree.
I say B. I had to sing in my head. I was like, the cat.
Yeah.
Sleeps.
Poor baby wakes.
Yep, it's B, Away in a Manger. Woo! I love that song.
Yeah, me too. What was Frosty the Snowman's nose made out of? And I assume, does this mean the movie? Does it mean the song? Does it mean both?
It means the song. It means the song.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean,
And the
yeah,
show. Both the same,
and
but-
the yeah, there isn't.
I was gonna say, are they the same? They're the same, I think.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Fair.
kind of hard to make Frosty the Snowman the animated show and not
No,
do
I
what
know,
the-
but it's even
what the
funny.
song
It's
says.
really out of ice cubes. Away in a murder. I see what Scarlett said. Did we say? We did not say that. I said away in a manger. All right. Is it a button, a carrot, a coal, or ice cube? I want to see one made out of ice cubes just because I think that's funny.
Oh, that'd be cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But not. I mean, have we all? Nicole says B. Goldchild says C. We have carrot. We have coal. We have a way to murder.
Cartoon or the song. We think both.
Should I just sing it for everybody? With a
Yeah,
corn cob
definitely.
pipe,
Okay,
with a
yes,
corn
yes.
cob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal.
Yep,
Yeah.
a button nose. Hey,
Hey, button. Yeah, I assume it's this. Isn't it? It doesn't look like a button though in the movie. Isn't the cartoon like?
a little black nose.
What movie are you talking about?
No, the movie. Well, I guess if it's based on Frosty Snowman, they do sing the song, so I guess it's got to be buttons.
But what
Never mind.
movie are you talking about?
A little
I'm
animated.
calling it a movie. The animation. I'm calling
Oh,
it. a
the
movie.
animated
It's not-
cartoon that's half an hour long.
Yeah, well, it's not really a cart. Isn't it stop motion, or am I mixing it up with the other one? I was thinking it was
It's totally animated. It's
The-
not.
It's
but
totally
like a
animated.
stop motion. Yes, but it's like a stop.
But hold on. To be fair, there is a stop motion one when Christmas in July when he's hanging out with Rudolph.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I'm thinking of the stop motion animation, but I'm thinking of the regular one.
Either way, it's still a button nose.
Yeah, it's still it's from the song. What happened in New York City in 1919? Was it the huge Christmas market established? Families flooded shopping centers. People did not celebrate Christmas or first Christmas parade.
Ooh, wow.
It was in New York. I have a guess, but I don't know. See, Scarlett said, see, that's what I was thinking too. And you guys told me I was wrong. She said, I
What?
think whoops, wrong thing. Sorry. Said, I think the cartoon was coal. I thought the cartoon was coal, but the thing is the cartoon they sing the song.
2 coal eyes. 2 coal eyes. And a button nose.
Yeah. They sing the song, so I'm going to guess it is buttons, but I thought it was.
New York, 1919. I'm saying maybe I want to say the first Christmas parade.
I would guess Christmas parade because it's New York. That's why I'm guessing.
Everybody's saying D. Golden Child says B. Kelly says D. Scarlett says D. Nicole says D. Got a lot of D's, except for yep.
I'm fact checking.
B.
But I have an idea. I have an idea what it probably is, which I didn't think of.
Most of the D.
I'm
B says D. The parade. What do you say, AJ?
Okay, that's not what
I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, I don't like any of these answers.
All right. All right, Jamie. What's the answer?
Hold on one second. I want to look up a date on
Oh,
something.
come on, tell us the answer.
Okay, it wasn't what I thought it was. I was wrong anyway. I was looking something up. Okay, because I don't know history, so I don't. It says that the answer is C. People did. Wait, what? What was the question?
Wait, what? Shut up.
Wait, people did not. Yeah, it says it's C. People did not
People
celebrate.
does celebrate Christmas.
And
I
I
was
looked up why. I'm confused.
maybe because of the 1919 race riots.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
says,
actually the one I was. That's why I said I don't like this question.
Yeah, I don't know. It says the holiday was viewed suspiciously by some religious groups, while post-World War I recovery and early cycle. See, I thought maybe it was the Great Depression. I couldn't remember the year. That's what I was looking up, the year of the Great Depression, but it's not that. I thought maybe they didn't, but they would still celebrate it. So that was a dope thing anyway.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know.
Yes, right,
I
Scarlett.
did not
yes.
know
Good.
that. All right.
And
Which
which
Christmas song features a chocolate pie? Winter
What?
Wonderland, Christmas in Dixie, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, or Jingle Bells?
Wow, I have no idea. Christmas pie. I'm gonna say the answer is
Because of the hooligans. It's got the hooligans, the hooliganisms, hooliganism. They got
I'm gonna
drunk.
say D. My answer is D, Jingle Bells. No, that's wrong. Totally wrong. I'm not saying that.
I'm going to guess B because that's the only one I don't know the lyrics to.
I'm saying B, Dixie. B, Dixie. Golden Child says C, Grandma got a reindeer. Kelly says B, Christmas Dixie. I'm saying B. I have no idea. I'm just guessing B.
I'm saying B because B is the only one I don't know the lyrics to, and I don't remember A Christmas Pie.
Wait, does that mean you're saying you know the lyrics to all the other ones?
Well, not know the lyrics, know the song. Yes, I know the lyrics to Winter Wonderland and Jingle Bells. Do I to Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer? No, but I've heard the song.
Nicole is saying B.
So
Kelly feels that hooliganism is her.
I know. I like that hooliganism.
I'm saying B. AJ?
I'm going B also.
B. All right, we're all going B.
The correct answer is Christmas.
B. Woo! We all got B.
Ding, ding, ding. All right. What guided the wise men to the birthplace of Jesus? Was it a map, the North Star, a bright star, or an angel? What is the answer?
GPS is not a fair answer.
No, GPS is not a fair answer.
Only Jesus said GPS. All right, I have an answer. I'm going to say C, a bright star. All right, come on, Catholic school. Hit it up in
we got a D, a B.
B.
All y'all. B.
Andy says B. Golden Child says B. It says C, but I think an angel told them to follow it.
Well, yeah, an angel will follow this shit. Yes, that's correct.
I don't think.
No, that's you know what that's yeah. There's actually two answers because depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, but I don't think the angels
actually hold on. How about we change this? How about we change this to what was not used to guide the wise men to the birthplace of Jesus, and change the answer to A because technically B, C, and D are all correct.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Nicole says B, the North Star. Golden Child says all stars are bright, which is correct. Scarlett says C, a bright star. You guys are saying that it could have been all of the above, right?
Except for a map.
Except for a map, yeah.
I say C, a bright star.
I say C, a bright star. It's the Star of Bethlehem, but I was thinking it was the North Star too. So is that the same star? I was thinking it was the North Star as well.
It is the same star.
So I know it's the Star of Bethlehem, but I was thinking that is the North Star. So yeah. So I like AJ's idea. Let's say which one wasn't.
An angel told them to follow it in the first place. That was a poorly worded question.
So they didn't follow a map and they didn't follow GPS. So those are the two answers.
The North Star is bright. Yes. Not really it, but North.
Think of that episode of Doctor Who I watched the other day.
What a trick question. I'll get the right answer. All right.
What is the meaning of the word Noel in Latin? What was I watching that was that Elspeth when somebody said, "Oh, Noel," and it means this, but I don't remember what they said, to be honest. Said it was Christmassy, I think is what she said. I don't know what it meant.
All right. Well, this is a good one, you guys. Any guesses? So, we don't have any real answers yet.
I thought of something.
I don't have to guess because I know the answer.
I saw the answer, so I can't get. I mean, just now I saw it before I guessed. But I think the answer.
You saw?
Yeah, I did. Because I see the little icons of them. So if I accidentally glance over, sometimes I can see the answer. That's why I'm careful not to do that. But I wasn't paying attention, and I looked over because there's little thumbnails. We got lots of C's.
I mean, I think I am saying C.
Yep.
I'm saying C.
Okay, the correct answer is C. Does it have to do with the song? I was thinking the song "Noel, Born as the King of Israel." Does it have to do that with that, or is it just birth and it has nothing to do with that?
Well, Noel born, yes, but also I think our whole gang in the chat must have taken Latin in 8th grade, as I did.
We didn't have Latin at our school. You took Latin? We didn't have Latin.
Oh, I took Latin.
No, we had French or Spanish. Those were the choices.
But Noel born. Yes, you say Noel is birth. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're correct.
That's why I said that. But otherwise, I didn't take Latin, so I don't know. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? I would have
Reindeer
liked
were jerks, you guys. The reindeer were bitches. They were
It's in
so
the
mean.
song.
They were
That's why
bullies.
I said it's born
They
as
were
the king of
bullies.
Israel. I figured maybe it was birthed for that reason. Okay. What did the other reindeer not let Rudolph do because of his shiny red nose? Was it join in any reindeer games, guide Santa's sleigh, be friends, or walk with them? Technically, they're probably all true, but
Technically, but according to the song, only one of them is true.
yes, that is fair. Join.
Reindeer.
Joint. That meant join. I thought you were joking when you said a joint. I didn't really
We
see
have
a
a
joint.
lot of A's. We have a join.
Yeah.
A.
That's what I said. That said a joint. I
No,
didn't realize
a
it.
joint.
I know. I think that was autocorrect or something. I thought at first it was like a joke. I'm like, oh, that was
A.
joint.
They
It's
would not
A.
let him. They would not let him smoke the joint.
They were not smoke the joint yet. Join in the reindeer games. They said,
Oh, they
no,
were
no.
so mean. They were such jerks.
They were bullies. What does Santa Claus eat when he stops at houses? Fruits, hot cakes, bread rolls, or cookies?
Ooh.
Basically, had this question before.
Reindeers were bitches. I still like carrots. The angel said, follow that shit. I'm going to remember that one. We get hyper when we do this. All right.
I think Santa eats whatever you leave for him, but I think the most popular thing is
The same answer as before.
The reindeers were girls except for Rudolph.
Cookies. Or as Jamie said, cookies.
Cookies. Cookies. I say cookies.
Cookies.
The answer is cookies. I don't know why I'm getting hyper.
Russ says the reindeer are all girls except for Rudolph. Yes, and that's why they are bitches.
The bitch is bad. Okay. Let's see. We have from which country?
A few more. Yes. What?
The tradition of a Yule log come? Denmark, Poland, Germany, or Norway? Didn't we do this one before?
Ooh, I love. Did you guys ever put on that thing on your TV with the Yule log? Oh, I love it.
I like the Doctor Who Yule log. They have a Doctor
I
Who.
like the New York City Channel 11 PIX Yule log. AJ, do you watch that one?
What one?
Channel 11 WPIX, the original Yule log from New York City. PIX. I love the PIX one. Channel 11 out of the city. Yes.
Yeah, I don't stare at TV Yule logs.
I like this. In the autobiography of Santa Claus, he prefers goat cheese and crackers. So that's what my kids left out. Well, then they're smart, right? They want better presents, probably.
So my family, we have an actual fireplace in our house, and we would also put the Yule log on the TV next to it. And
That's
have two
funny.
fires.
We have never had
Denmark, Poland, Germany, Norway. I have no idea. I'm going to say D, Norway. Kelly says C. Golden Shot says A. Scarlett says fancy. I'm saying
you could get them on YouTube though. Watch a bunch of them.
All right, kids. What say ye?
Okay, the correct answer
Germany.
is D, Norway.
I got Norway.
You're right. Fallout Gulag.
I'm about to fact check that one.
Sorry, Scarlett. I'm going to try to get back into it.
And B says France, where she actually is from. So
yeah,
I disagree with that answer.
you do.
What's up? Wait. What Fallout log? No.
There's really a Fallout.
We all seen the Fallout Gulag.
Because the Yule log is originally a pagan.
So what are you saying the answer should be?
No.
Let me Google.
Oh, AJ's going.
AJ's fact checking. I've not heard of the Fallout Gulag.
So you ready? Hold on. So according to AI, the Yule log tradition originated from ancient Germanic and Norse pagan winter solstice celebration, which I knew was a pagan winter. So Norway is only half the answer because it says Germanic and Norway.
Germany and Norway.
Okay. It says.
You know what I should do for these? I should do if we ever use them again, we have Germany.
Well, it doesn't even say. It says. Did you just change that?
Yeah, I did.
It says Germanic. Actually, it says Germanic and Norse. So
Germany.
What were the other three answers? Because it might have all, but it was vague. It was not country
Denmark,
specific.
Poland,
God,
Germany, Norway.
what? You guys are so you're acting like me. It's not that big a deal, right?
No, it's not. All right. How do you say
No.
Merry Christmas in French? B, how do you say Merry Christmas?
Wait,
Is it Bon Natale, God Joyous Noel, or Feliz Navidad? I have a guess because I've heard it before, I thought, but maybe not. I don't know. It must be Merry Christmas in some language.
I say, I'm guessing, how do you say Merry Christmas? I'm saying si Joyeux Noël. I'm saying that. I don't speak French, but when I go to my favorite bakery, they're selling me a bûche de Noël, which is an amazing cake. I'm saying.
I see. No?
I'm saying Joyeux Noël. Si.
I concur.
What language is that? Hold on.
That's French.
Well,
how do you say Merry Christmas in French? Wait,
No, not that. I was looking up. Hold on. Okay, that's why. I see why. Never mind. Okay, now what do you think the answer is? Sorry.
First C, right? Joyeux Noël.
Joyous Noel. I was saying I heard of Buon Natale, but I couldn't figure why. It's from a song.
Italian. That's
Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, Italian.
Yeah.
All right. What Christmas decoration was originally made from strands of silver? Tinsel, wreath, ornaments, or ribbon?
I mean, I'm going to say tinsel. Isn't it still made of strands of silver? Like, that's what I put on my
strands of plastic. Not. It's plastic.
I'm still guessing A, tinsel. That's my guess. I'm sticking with it.
Now, my question is, where the hell do you find it? They don't sell it here anymore. We tried to find some.
Kelly says A. Kelly says A.
I hated tinsel. It used to drive me. I never liked that shit.
I don't love it, but I'd like to know where you can get it because we were trying to get it and couldn't find it. I don't love it. I never did, but Grandma always liked it.
Tinsel, really?
Yeah, but we tried to find it and couldn't find it. Yeah, see, B, we did that too. Because I would always throw it because like it took too long and be like, no, don't do that. Yeah, my grandma always liked tinsel, but I don't know. We can't find it now. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's a waste thing or they just don't sell it here right now. I don't know. But it's plastic now. I don't know what, I guess back then it was.
Not like, I find tinsel distracting. Like on Festivus. Today is Festivus, but tinsel.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, I can't find it. We looked. All right. Where did the custom? Sorry, go ahead. What?
Did you try Target? I think I got some in Target last year.
Target. Wow, it's a little late now, but thank you.
Tomorrow. Yeah. All right. What does the custom of exchanging gifts originate? Germany, France, Great Britain, ancient Rome. Woo!
We checked Walmart. At least here they didn't have it. Germany, France, Great Britain, or ancient Rome exchanging gifts.
I'm guessing D, ancient Rome. Because I just felt like I should guess the oldest one. Because, yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I agree with that.
I agree with that too. Kelly says A.
A.
D.
D, ancient Rome, yeah.
This is A. All right. And the correct answer is D, ancient Rome. Ding, ding, ding. All right. What are you supposed to do when you find yourself under a mistletoe? Same question asked differently. So is it dance, hug, kiss, or sing?
Do the hokey pokey.
Do the hokey pokey. I like that answer.
I love the hokey pokey.
Yes. Hokey pokey fun.
Answer.
All right. And the answer is, of course, sexy. What?
Of course, Saturnalia. Smooch, kiss, boop.
Yep. It would be kiss. All right. How many gifts in total were given to the 12 Days of Christmas song? Oh, okay. This is like an exponential thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's an exponential. Let's see. 1 + 2
Wait, what? How many? Oh, wow. 12, 11, 10. Wow. I'm going to say 78 because I can't do the math.
Yeah, I don't know. I added that wrong and lost it somewhere in the middle. Every time Karen said something, I'm like, wait, what? How many gifts in total were given in the 12 days of Christmas? I assume, you have to, you know what? You'd have to count every time they say it.
Yeah. 12 plus 11, 10, 90. Yeah.
Yeah, because it isn't just 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, etc. That's not it.
Yeah.
So it must be how many times you say it. I don't know. Because it must be counting how many times they say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys have a guess? Anybody
I'm
else?
gonna say 364. That's my answer. B.
All right. The correct answer is B, 364. And that's why I said they must be saying every time you say it. Yeah, Scarlett, I think they mean like when you say 12, whatever, or 12.
11, 10, 9, yeah.
Yeah, 12 drummers drumming, 11 lords of leaping. Like every time you say that, you're adding more. It must be the way they're figuring it out because otherwise it's less than 78. So it's got to be. Which country started the tradition of gingerbread houses?
Those are all good
Hansel
guesses.
and Gretel.
Is it Sweden, Germany, Italy, or France?
Hey, AJ, where do Hansel and Gretel live?
I don't know.
Where did it Hansel and Gretel? I feel like it's either Sweden or Germany, but I would guess Germany, but I really don't know for sure.
I'm going to say, for me, I'm going to say Germany beat.
That would be my guess. Yeah, it must have been each time.
Chatters, we're the chatters.
Yeah, I think Germany. I'm guessing Germany.
But I don't really know. I'm just guessing that.
No, I know. I'm guessing. I'm guessing 90% of them.
Germany, because B says they sound like German names.
Wait, what does?
Come on, gang. Well, I guess. Also, Dalton Universe. Michael is in the house. Michael says B, Germany.
B, Germany.
Hi, Michael. Welcome.
Say the answers. A Golden Child says Sweden.
I'm agreeing with Germany.
I think it's Germany.
Yeah, I think Germany.
And the correct answer is B, Germany. I'm not sure though. They sound like German names. B's laughing. They sound like German names. I don't know. Does that mean gingerbread sounds like a German name? I'm missing. Oh, Hansel and Gretel. I
made a joke. The Hansel and Gretel joke.
Okay, that made more sense.
All right, it's 107. Let's go to 1:30 and then be done. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm done now.
Yeah. Okay, well,
I didn't even realize what time it was.
I'll stay till 1:30 and then I'm done too. What is the first company that used Santa Claus in advertising? Ford, Coca-Cola, Kellogg's, or Nestle?
Oh, I have an answer. I believe.
But yeah, I have an answer too.
Chat, come on, chat. What do you say?
Based on what the question was yesterday, I have an answer. What I would guess.
Golden Child says B, Coca-Cola.
Yes. Kelly says B.
B. Yep. Oh, gang.
While you guys are guessing, just a reminder, everybody, leave a comment either on this video or the trivia video from yesterday about your favorite Christmas movie or your favorite Stephen King movie, and you can win a digital copy of The Running Man.
Hey, what was the answer? What was I was trying to do
it was Germany.
What was the answer to the 12 Days of Christmas one?
364.
I don't know how. I'm just trying to figure out how they're figuring that out because
as I said, they must mean how you say 12 drummers drumming.
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying, but if you just 1 plus 2 plus blah 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 is 78, and they do it 12 times, which is 936.
Yeah, but you go down each time you go up. The first time there's only one. You don't count.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, I got what you're saying. Yeah, right.
Come on. So B says she thinks Coca-Cola, they made his suit red traditionally before they wasn't an official color. Scarlett's like, how many questions more, Jamie?
I had, I think, 222 or something like that. So we had enough, clearly.
So Scarlett says Coca-Cola, yes.
Michael says Coke. Everything. Golden Child says everything's better with Coke.
Coke.
Yeah.
Michael says Coca-Cola. We're all Coca-Cola.
We're all saying Coca-Cola.
I'll say Coca-Cola. There was something yesterday about Coca-Cola and Christmas, wasn't there? That's why.
I think it's true.
No, Coke. It was a different type of question, but Coke was one of the options.
Yeah, and that made me think Coke.
Because Coca-Cola really monetized Santa Claus, right?
Yeah.
They used Santa Claus in a way like they were such an early.
Gave Santa Claus the red and white outfit. That's really interesting. If that's true, that's really interesting.
Ooh, what state was Santa Claus in Christmas? Actual seriously?
Which state is the first to declare Christmas an official holiday? New York, Pennsylvania, Alabama, and Ohio.
New York.
I would say New York. I don't know who.
Just because I live here.
Anybody? Say, this is what I declare.
I
declare
Pennsylvania.
My birthday a holiday. So maybe it's Pennsylvania.
I say B, Pennsylvania. Kelly says A. Kelly says A, New York.
I guess A. I really don't know.
Scarlett is insane.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to 222, Scarlett. And
I'm not making it.
I'm says B, Pennsylvania.
If to do all of them, we'd have to do another day of trivia. And if we did another day, it would have to be after Christmas. So it kind of defeats the purpose. That was what I'm
like everybody's saying B, B, A, B. We got a lot of B's here, some A's.
I would guess A, but I didn't know.
I would guess B. I mean, I guess B.
Why B? Is there a reason? I'm just curious.
I think Pennsylvania was like sort of at the forefront of being a actually it wasn't really the capital of the US back then, but I just feel like Pennsylvania was
I didn't think that Philadelphia. No, I was just curious since I'm in Pennsylvania what your reason was, because the answer is Alabama.
I think it's either New York. Shut up. Is it really? Wow.
Fact check it. Let's fact check.
No, I believe you. I don't have a fact check.
I just wondered because I'm in Pennsylvania.
Alabama. Really?
That's weird. I don't know. How many Christmas? That's why I said, does that work all the time? Can I just say my birthday is a holiday and make it so? How many Christmas cards are sent each year in the United States? The United States.
Based on yesterday's answer to the whole postal system thing, I'm going to say 4 billion.
4 billion? I'm going to say 4 billion. 4 billion.
Say 4 billion. Epiphany.
So Kelly says A, 1 billion.
We can do this on Sunday. It's going to be after Christmas.
If you're in state of Christmas, they wouldn't celebrate it. That's correct. Yes.
Playing with my Christmas lights. Sorry.
I say 4. I say D, 4 billion.
I say D too.
Michael says 3 billion.
He says D.
A.
Kelly says A. So we kind of got it all over the place.
I think D. D, 4 billion.
We got more D's than anything. I say D too.
Scarlett says D. B says B.
A butt ton. I agree with B. But the correct answer is 3 million.
Shut up. Really? 3? No.
Billion. I'm sorry. 3 billion. It's still a lot. I know. I read mine. 3 billion. Still a lot.
Michael got it right.
Yes. All right. What country did the gingerbread? Didn't we just do this? Did the gingerbread? We did this. Okay. It was. I don't know why it's. This was all from like one website. I thought these last 100 were. So I don't know about that. Which reindeer is named after the weather? Vixen, Comet, Blitzen, or Dancer? I think that there's only one answer that.
I'm gonna say. Really?
Yeah.
I say C. I'm gonna say C. Blitzen. That's my answer.
I concur.
And we have some. So Scarlett says C. Blitzen. Scarlett is C. Blitzen. Kelly B is C. Blitzen. Kelly is C. Michael is A. Vixen.
Wait, no. Michael says C.
No,
Where did you get
that's a C.
Now Karen's losing it.
That's only a C. What? I can't
How
see.
much have you had to drink tonight?
Only. I've only been drinking club soda tonight. I've had nothing to club soda.
Karen's drunk.
No, I actually
On
should.
club soda.
Million per million isn't as bad.
I'm better when I drink. Tonight I'm on club soda and I'm clueless.
That's funny.
So let's see.
All right, no more vodka, Karen. No. Okay, so the answer is C. Blitzen, but that's out of those choices.
Blitzen, I feel like is like a lightning kind of thing, right?
Yes, and if you look it up, Blitzen comes from the Dutch for lightning, but also, even though it wasn't a choice there, thunder is derived from Dunder or Donner. German Donner.
Well, that
so
wasn't
it was actually technically two answers, but that wasn't one of the choices. So the answer is Blitzen. All right. What Carol demands figgy pudding? We already did that one. Why did this website double them? Dude, we did that.
Yeah.
Okay. These are all from the same website. So all the
celebrated.
All right. Yeah. When's Epiphany celebrated? I'm going to guess January 1st. You know, like Eureka. I got Epiphany. It's the beginning of the year. I don't know.
Scarlett says C, deja vu. I think it's the old question. 6th. P says it's 6th.
Yeah. Michael says A. Golden Child says A. Kelly says B. We got lots of different answers there. I'm going to guess D. I have no clue.
I'm going to guess B because nobody else did.
All right.
Oh, then Kelly guessed it. Never mind.
Yeah,
damn it. All right. I'm
going to say B the 6th. I say B the 6th.
All right. And the answer is B. January.
That's the 12th day of Christmas. 12 days after Christmas.
Yeah, and that's on a Tuesday. We could do the rest of the trivia next Tuesday, and there you go.
Okay,
it's on Blitzen or on.
All right. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm out.
Oh, all right. All right. Good night, AJ. Merry Christmas.
Good night, everyone. Enjoy the Christmas.
Bye.
Bye. Merry Christmas. Well, if it's a 12th day of Christmas, we could technically, if you guys want, finish these up next Tuesday. Because we will have a few left. But let's go to 1:30. That's 13 minutes. I think we can last that long. And then we'll take off. Okay, we already did that. Why are these repeated? Seriously. Who wrote A Christmas Carol? Jane Austen, Mark Twain, Charles Dickens, or Virginia Woolf? Yeah, if you don't know this.
Wasn't it Stephen King? I think it was Stephen King.
No, yeah, I don't know. And again, and everybody might not know it. I thought it was kind of a given, but who's messaging me? Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Somebody's messaging me.
If it wasn't Stephen King, then I don't know. Who wrote?
Everybody says, well, not everybody. Kelly and Scarlett say C. Charles Dickens. Jamie says C. Charles Dickens.
I say C. Charles Dickens.
Epiphany. I like that.
Charles Dickens. Boom. Charles Dickens.
I say C. Charles Dickens. All right. And the answer is
Charles Dickens.
Yeah. All right. Now, the next question is, how many points does a traditional snowflake have? I think I might know the answer to this. 4, 6, 8, or 10?
I think I know.
How many points did your traditional snowflake have? I'm guessing Michael C might be from the last one.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, that was probably for Charles Dickens. I'm guessing. Maybe. I don't know. You have to tell us if that was your answer for this one or not. 8. Okay, C. C. Well, maybe you guys all meant C. Maybe he did mean C.
No, I think it's I think it's B6.
I think it's B too, but I don't know for sure. But everybody else thinks it's C, so we may be incorrect. Let's find out. All right. Michael says 6. I think it's 6. Everybody except for me and Michael think it's 6. What do you think, Karen? Is it 6 or 8?
I think it's 6.
And the correct answer is 6. It is 6. We're right. All right. Which country? We did that. Damn it. What does Felice? That's in a different version of the question, but that's essentially the same question. What does Felice Navidad?
We've had that.
We already answered that. Merry Christmas. All right, let's see. What is the second line? Is I am dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the snowflakes glisten and glow. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright. I think those lines go in order, don't they? I don't know. It made sense. It rhymed.
Yeah, I think I know the answer. I think everybody knows the answer, right?
Yes, I think so too. Golden Child says A. That's why I said some of these are really easy. Some of them are. They're kind of varied, so that's good.
Okay.
But I don't know. The last 100 were all
A.
websites, so I'm surprised there's doubles. Kelly says A. Michael says A. Golden Child says A.
Yep, it's A.
I'm teaching my kids wrong, says Scarlett. About which?
All right, we all know it. Come on, Jamie, bring it. We all know it.
Question is A. Just like the ones I used to know is A. Oh, she must have meant snowflake, maybe. All right. Which famous Christmas character first appears in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Now, does this mean appears first in the movie or mean this is their first movie to appear in? That could be taken either way. I'm not sure which it means.
What do you ask? Me?
Which famous Christmas character first appears in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? To me, that could mean which character shows up first in the movie, or it could mean which character this is their first appearance. I think you could take that either way.
Wait, I don't really understand that either way. I just think either way.
Well, because, like, if you're talking about the animation, a lot of the characters show up in more than one animation. So you could be like, which character, which one
person is their first
before anything else.
Time.
Yeah, that's all
you're saying. It's their first time ever, any place, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So I think this could be a lot. This could be all could be correct, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna make an educated guess, but I have no clue. Not really.
Well,
okay.
I
know. Scarlett says, "I love Yukon Cornelius."
I love Yukon Cornelius. Yeah.
Who's Yukon Cornelius? I don't remember from the name.
So I would say, hello, people, that Frosty is not in this, right?
Yeah,
so,
I don't think Frosty is. Well, Golden Child thinks Frosty is. I don't think Frosty's in Rudolph. And I don't think it means the song. It's got to mean the cartoon, right? Because the song starts Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, so it's not going to be
all right.
that.
So I only have I'm just going to say Yukon Cornelius. That's my guess. D.
I don't know who Yukon Cornelius is. I would have guessed Santa.
All right.
I would have guessed Santa, but I don't know.
I can't even understand why you're saying that. But go ahead. Yes, yeah.
No, I have no idea. The answer is Yukon Cornelius. I just
Scarlett,
who is Yukon Cornelius? Tell me who that is.
He's this guy who's like a northern. He's like a.
Oh, okay. I googled it. I see who he is. Yeah, I remember him.
He has like a dog sled, and he's like trying to find a abominable snowman.
Yeah, I like him. I just didn't know what his name was. Okay, which river did Washington cross on Christmas night in 1777?
I know. Which river did he cross?
Every year. Delaware, Hudson, or Mississippi?
They reenact it every year, and it's pretty cool. I always want to go, but I never have been there because it's too cold. But yeah.
Potomac, Delaware, Hudson, or Mississippi? I don't even remember Yukon. I remembered Yukon when I looked them up. Otherwise, I wouldn't have remembered.
Do you all remember in 1776 where he might be crossing? I don't know. Questions, people, come on.
Okay, we have one Delaware, one Hudson, another Delaware. Scarlett says he's a mountain man. He is. Right. What river does Washington cross? Is it the Potomac, the Delaware, the Hudson, or the Mississippi? Kelly says A, Potomac. B, Delaware, Hudson, or Mississippi. All right. And the correct answer, what do you say, Karen?
I say B, Delaware River.
Yes, of course. It's B, Delaware.
Yes, and it's a very famous thing where he crossed the river on Christmas Day because the British were across the river and they were all like sleeping around, hanging out Christmas Day. And that's why George Washington went there on Christmas to like beat their ass. I'm not sure that's how they actually say it in the history books, but basically he was like, "You're all sleeping, let's go." Boom.
I see. All right. Yes, and it is a famous painting, Scarlett. You're right.
It is.
That George Washington crosses the Delaware. All right. Which Christmas character is known for saying bah humbug? Santa, the Grinch, Ebenezer Scrooge, or Oliver Twist?
For saying bah humbug, I think it's Fred Flintstone, right?
Does Flintstone say that too?
I'm joking.
Oh, well, I thought maybe he did too, but I didn't think so. I don't know. We got C's all around.
It's C. Everybody knows C. Bah humbug. It's C.
Bah humbug. The answer is C. Ebenezer Scrooge. In Japan, which meal is popular on Christmas tradition? Is it sushi, Kentucky Fried Chicken, ramen, or tempura? We had a similar question from the other yesterday from a different website, but
here, what do they eat? What do people eat?
No, that might have been from your question, I think, wasn't it?
So Golden Child says KFC, which is B KFC. Scarlett says B KFC. We had that one yesterday. Yes, we did.
Yes, it was a version of this question.
Yep. Beehive says B is KFC because we all heard it last night. Everybody knows. All right, it's KFC. Boom.
All right. What Christmas carol was sung by soldiers during the Christmas truce of 1914? I know the answer to this because of Doctor Who. So.
Yes.
Does that count?
All right, go. Is it Jingle Bells?
Silent Night, Deck the Halls, or Oh Holy Night? Sorry, I get thirsty when I'm talking. Yes. Is it Jingle Bells, Silent Night, Deck the Halls, or Oh Holy Night?
And this is a famous real thing from history where there was
they were battling and they broke to celebrate Christmas.
Yep.
And they sung a song. Which one was it? And it was in Doctor Who. And we got a B, we got a D, we got a B, we got a B. Well, one of them B's might have been from KFC, so I'm not sure, but we got a B. Silent Night. Kelly says B. All right. I think everybody so far says B. No, Golden Child says D. I'm sorry. The rest of them say B.
Kelly says B, yeah. What's the answer?
All right. And the correct answer is B, Silent Night. As in Twice Upon a Christmas. Which country is credited with starting the Christmas card tradition? Hallmark. No. Is it United Kingdom, Germany, United States, or France?
Ooh, I don't know this one.
You're right. It was in many different languages, B.
I'm going to say A, the UK. I think A, UK.
No, they did not. Or did they? Maybe they did. I don't know. Okay. We got a D for France.
I'm saying UK.
You say UK. Scarlett says UK. I'm going to guess United States just because we're commercialized. But I don't know.
All right. What is it?
But I guess it wouldn't have had to start that way. It could have been like paper.
Kelly says A. Scarlett says A. Golden Shot says D. France. All right. Let's see what it is.
I thought it was C, so I don't know. But it is A. United
Kingdom.
Kingdom.
That's why I guess. Woo. Yep.
Yep. Kevin got it right. Okay. In the song Jingle Bells, what kind of sleigh is mentioned? Is it a 4-horse open sleigh, a 1-horse open, sleigh, 1-horse open sleigh, or 3-horse open sleigh? I think most people probably know this, but is it a 4-horse, a 1-horse, a 2-horse, or a 3-horse? Golden Child says B, 1-horse.
That's not what I even thought any of them were. I always thought it was a 1-horse open sleigh. Really?
I think it's a 1-horse open sleigh. Everybody thinks it's a 1-horse open sleigh.
I always thought it was a 1-horse open sleigh.
Yes, I think it's a 1-horse open
sleigh.
B,
1-horse open sleigh, right? B.
Yep, and the answer is B, 1-horse open sleigh. Yep.
In a 1-horse open sleigh. Hey.
Yeah, traditionally, kids leave out snacks for Santa. What snack? We did this in a different version. See, some of these are rewritten in different ways, but they're the same thing. Milk and cookies. We know that.
Yeah.
What is okay, now we got 2 different answers for this yesterday. Remember we said one of them had changed.
But it was Home Alone.
It was Home Alone, but then we said that one of them said the Grinch. This one says the Grinch. So I don't know how accurate it is. We went over this yesterday.
Questions are getting old. We got to get some better questions.
When displaying, I just don't understand because the last 100 are all from the same place. When displaying a crochet,
A creche. That's like a
Creche?
little nativity thing. A creche.
Well,
A creche is like the nativity with Jesus and all that. Yeah.
All right. Well, is it a snowman, a nativity scene, a reindeer, or a Christmas tree? I guess it's nativity, since Karen just said it's nativity.
Nativity scene. Yeah, that's what a creche is. Nativity. Yeah.
All right. It is the nativity. All right. What did Ralphie want for Christmas? We did that one yesterday too. What the hell, man? Okay. Let's see. What do the Dutch call Santa Claus? Sinterklaas, Santa, Kris Kringle, or Father Christmas? I am going to say that only one of them sounds Dutch, but I don't know.
Yeah, they all sound like, yeah. I was going to say that he has a little sidekick guy called Shorty Pete, Black Pete. And I'm always my friend lives there. I'm like, wait, you have a little guy he's like a little dwarf. I'm like, Black Pete? Really? Are you kidding me? That's sort of not cool. It's like, no, our little Shorty Pete, Black Pete, it's sort of like Santa has this guy who goes after like bad kids, like kids who
well, I said maybe it was an elf. It wasn't an elf. I figured it was an elf.
No, he's Black Pete. Yeah.
Everybody's
saying A. Everybody is guessing A. Pretty much.
Michael says Kris Kringle. So
okay. All right.
But the answer is A, Sinterklaas.
Woo! Yep.
Woo-woo. All right. What ornament is Sorry, guys. I don't know here. Christmas is celebrated to commemorate the birth of which figure?
The Grinch.
Santa Claus, Jesus Christ, St. Nicholas, or the Grinch. Yeah, I laughed.
The Grinch for sure, right?
What? Grinch. Yeah, it's definitely the Grinch. Okay. Christmas is celebrates to commemorate the birth of which figure? Is it Santa Claus, Jesus Christ, St. Nicholas, or the Grinch? We don't talk about
the birth of the Grinch. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Answers?
Saying the Grinch.
Krispy Kreme. Nicole says Krispy Kreme.
I mean, it's B, Jesus Christ, of course, is the answer, right?
Of course. Yes, of course.
But I would say the Grinch.
Yeah, I would understand them trying to get rid of it because of racism, Scarlett. So yeah, don't talk about that. All right. Who played George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life? Humphrey Bogart, Clark Gable, Jimmy Stewart, or Cary Grant?
Okay, kids.
Everyone whose birthday is the 25th. That's funny.
Everyone's seen this movie. Everybody knows this. Come on, kids.
Yes, I haven't seen it all, but I know this. So everybody says C. Jimmy Stewart. We got any different answers? We see
Golden
C.
Child, C.
Kelly says C. Scarlett says C. Michael says C. Any more? And of course, the correct answer is C. Jimmy Stewart.
Great movie.
We are actually almost at the end. I thought I had 222. Maybe I had a little less. What traditional Christmas is known as plum pudding? Is it trifle, peach cobbler, Christmas pudding, or baklava?
Oh, I mean, I don't really know why we would guess Christmas pudding versus whatever, right? That's crazy, but I will guess it, Christmas pudding, because baklava. Although I did send somebody a big baklava for Christmas.
That's not right. Baklava. All right, Golden Child says B. I think C was from the last answer.
I would like a peach.
Nicole says C on this one as well. Anybody else? Scarlett says A. All right. Kelly says C. The correct answer is C, Christmas pudding.
Yum.
It's made out of a bunch of fruit, sweet, and grains, he says.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
All right. What song contains the line, I am as happy as a schoolboy?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
White Christmas, Frosty, A Christmas Carol, or Jingle Bells? I am as happy as a schoolboy. Really?
I'm trying to think. What song is Christmas Carol that's like literally called a Christmas Carol?
It's not any of these ones. You got to pick one of these.
No, I mean, what song is a Christmas? Like, I'm trying to think of a song that's actually called Christmas Carol, other than like it meaning a Christmas song. Is there a song called Christmas Carol? I don't know what it is. Anyway,
So anyway, Nicole's guessing maybe it's B, Frosty. Maybe it's C. Kelly says maybe C. I don't know. That's too early.
I'm gonna guess C, just because I don't know that song and I don't remember the line. So I'm guessing.
I don't know. So I'm gonna guess. What are the answers? I'm gonna guess.
Scarlett says the same thing basically I did. No, I sang the other ones in No Schoolboy Line. Yeah, it's the only one I don't recognize, and I don't recognize the line. So
I'm gonna say maybe B, Frosty.
all right. Well, I and everybody else guesses C. And the answer is
is
Christmas.
A.
A
C,
Christmas
Carol.
Carol.
You all got it right. Good for you all. All right.
All right. In Home Alone, what are the names of the two burglars? Now, we said what the name of the group was, but not what each name was. Is it Larry and Harry, Marvin, Harry, Moe and Curly, or Bill and Phil? Is it Larry and Harry, Marvin, Harry, Moe and Curly, or Bill and Phil? Nicole says B.
I say B. Wasn't one of those guys named Marv, right?
That's what I was thinking too. I feel like I heard a Marv. Although I was thinking it was Merv, but yeah, it must be Marv. Yeah.
It was one guy. All right.
All right.
People lined up, but yeah.
Oh, it's a quote from Dickens, not on the song. Okay. All right, we got B's and D's. And the correct answer is Marv and Harry.
Right. Marv. I knew one was a Marv, yeah.
Yeah. We did that. So we're going to skip that one. What country did the real St. Nicholas come from? Greece, Turkey, Italy, or Spain? Greece, Turkey, Italy, or Spain?
Spain. I'm going to say Italy. My answer is Italy.
I'm going to say Greece.
Okay, good answer. Yes.
I have no clue. B says B, Turkey. Golden Child says B, Turkey. Nicole says C or D.
All right, let's see.
It's an A. I was guessing. I have no clue.
All right, you guys hit it.
Okay, Kelly and Michael say A. All right, and the correct answer is A. B. I don't know why I read A. B, Turkey.
All right, that was cool.
Turkey. All right.
Yeah.
How much does a partridge in a pear tree cost, according to the song 12 Days of Christmas?
Ooh.
It says how much it costs in the song. I don't think I've heard that song. Have you?
I mean, I guess maybe
that version
yeah.
of the song. 12 Days of Christmas. How much does it cost? I have not heard this version of the song.
I'm saying D. I'm saying D, the last one. D.
Yeah, D, 210. That sounds good. So 500,000, 200, or 210? Yeah, I'll go with Karen, 210. It's 200 plus tax. It's 210. Oh, I'm getting a stomach ache. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you got it's just about
D's. Yeah, I know. We only have a few left. That's the only reason I kept going. All right, and the answer is okay. We got an A, we got a D, we got a D, we got a C. Okay, the correct answer is D, 210. Yeah. Okay, which U.S. state was the last to recognize Christmas as a legal holiday?
Wow, the last one. We got Louisiana, Mississippi, Oklahoma, or Texas. Which one is the last one to? Really?
There's more. I was trying to see how many. There's more than I thought there was. Let's
wrap it up.
Which one is down to? Wait, I'm seeing how many.
There is
22. I was right with what I said. So there's 19 more. No, not 19. Can't add, can I?
All right. I'm thinking this question. I don't know.
More questions. There's 13 more questions. 209. And I lost where we're at. Hold on.
We're asking which U.S. state was the last to recognize.
No, I mean, I lost where it was on the scroller. Okay, is it Louisiana, Mississippi, Oklahoma, or Texas?
I'm gonna say Mississippi.
Yeah, Scarlett, where is that song at? Because I never heard that version of the song.
Wait, come on. No. Let's answer the question. So Scarlett says Mississippi. B says Texas. Nicole says D. Michael says C. Answer the question. Come on.
I say Mississippi. I don't know.
All right. What's the answer?
All right. The correct answer is Mississippi.
Mississippi. Whoop. Yep. Got it.
Okay. 210. What plant, a symbol of Christmas, is related to amaryllis? I don't know what amaryllis is. I think a medicine. Is that a medicine? I feel like it's a medicine. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Is it holly, poinsettia, ivy, or mistletoe? And I'm going to look up what is amaryllis. What?
Ooh. Wow.
Amaryllis is a popular tropical bulb plant.
Yeah, I know it. I'm going to say.
All right.
We have to sign off. I'm gonna say poinsettia.
Okay, Scarlett. I don't know. I thought maybe you were serious. So I'm like, I've never heard that. All right. We got D's, B's, C, B. I don't know.
I'm gonna say
I don't know.
Which plant from Christmas is really holiday? I'm gonna say it, but I don't know. We have B. Michael says B. Scarlett says B. That's about it. So is it poinsettia? Let's go.
That's true. That's true. If you're right. If amaryllis is a flower, then only one of them is a flower.
Yep. All right, hit it, Jamie. Let's see what we got.
Poinsettia. We have that question was 210. We have 222. Do you want to finish them out, or do you want
to bang them out? Let's bang them out.
All right. Which famous Christmas book begins? Marley was dead to begin with. Polar Express, Christmas Carol, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or The Christmas Box?
I know the answer is the story of Carol in Pluribus.
Yes, that's the story of Carol in Pluribus. I agree.
I
will guess B. I guess B. What do you guys guess? Kelly says B. Golden Child says C.
I say B. I say B.
He says he was dead as a doornail.
What do you say, Jamie?
I say B. And the answer is B. Christmas Carol. Okay, 12. What mythical figure is famous for gorging kids with gifts on Christmas Eve?
Wow.
Okay, what kind of question is that? The Grinch, Frosty, Santa Claus, or Buddy the Elf? I don't.
This is a crazy question. Wait,
what? It is a crazy question. I don't like this question. What mythical feature is famous for gorging kids with gifts on Christmas Eve? B says Krampus. That's what I thought when I was started to read the question it was going to say, but that isn't what it says.
Totally wrong, right?
Yeah, I don't like the wording of it. This one's worded bad. Which mythical figure is famous for gorging kids with gifts on Christmas? This is a bad question.
Yeah, it's a terrible.
Think about it, and you can get the answer, but it's a bad question.
Yep.
What mythical creature gives kids gifts on Christmas Eve?
Grinch, Frosty, Santa Claus, Buddy. I think it's Santa Claus, right?
Yes, it's just bad wording in my opinion. All right, somebody who doesn't like Christmas, I think, made that question up, right? That's what I feel like.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, when is the feast? We did that one, didn't we, Steve? We said it. No,
yeah.
We had a different answer though, I think, when we did it. So I don't know. But we had the question before. When is St. Stephen's Day? So I don't know. I don't know. The answer is different anyway. Is it December 6th, December 26th, January 1st, or December 31st? B says B. Nicole says A. What do you say? Oh, I'm thinking of Epiphany. I'm mixing up questions. That's why. I was thinking about Epiphany. Yeah, I don't know.
So anyway.
Yeah, it's saying December.
Yes, we know that, but
okay.
Sorry, I was not.
The second line of Silent Night. Is it Holy Night? All is calm, radiant.
Seriously, we gotta move this.
Heavenly peace.
Holy Night. Holy Night. I say B.
You say B.
Holy Night. I say
A. That's A. That's A. Karen, read.
Oh, sorry. All's calm. Yeah, I say A. Holy Night.
Yeah, you got A's, I think, all around in the chat.
Right.
A's, Holy Night. The answer is A, Holy Night. Which Christmas song features a lyric, "In the meadow we can build a snowman"? Is it Jingle Bells, Winter Wonderland, Let It Snow, or Frosty the Snowman? Jamie's drunk on eggnog. I'm not drunk on anything. I'm getting hyper. The later it gets, the more hyper I get.
So I think
I don't like it.
I say the answer is B, Winter Wonderland.
All right. I say the answer is Frosty. Isn't the answer Frosty?
Sure, maybe.
Maybe all right. No, it is Winter Wonderland. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking it was Frosty. You're right.
You can't cheat. You're stuck with it until we get the answer.
No, I know. I said I'm wrong. I thought it was Frosty. I don't know why I was thinking it was Frosty, but I was. Well, Kelly and Michael did too. or wait, which answer? B was Winter Wonderland. D was Frosty. Somebody else said Frosty.
All right, so we're back on.
I didn't say Merry Christmas in Italian. Now, we answered this accidentally. We didn't know it'd be another question. Is it Buon Natale, Feliz Navidad, Bod Nadal, or Frohe? Which Nochten, however you say that. I don't know.
I think it's Buon Natale.
Yeah.
A. I think it's A. It's A. I don't know.
I think it's A as well. Buon Natale.
A, yeah.
Answer. All right. What holiday event began with a sponsorship by a Philadelphia department store in 1924? Is it the Rockefeller tree lighting, Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, National Christmas tree lighting, or Black Friday sales? Well, two of those are in New York. So I'm going to make
for me Black Friday. Black Friday. Friday.
I wonder if, I guess maybe one of them may not have always been New York, or may not always only be New York.
Like Rockefeller, other stuff, but I'm guessing that. So, hello, people. Answer.
We got C, C, D. We got 2 C's and a D. I was going to guess C.
Okay.
Kelly says D. All right. We got C's and a D. And the correct answer is B. But Macy's may not only be New York. I'm thinking, I mean, the Thanksgiving Day Parade is in New York, but that doesn't mean it started in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Google, where did the parade? Well, I'm going to the next one. Google where race parade started. Fact check. Because it could have started elsewhere. All right. Which U.S. president banned Christmas trees in the White House? Did you find it?
Banned Christmas trees.
Yes.
I'm going to say Woodrow Wilson. Banned Christmas trees. I have no idea, but
Lincoln, Wilson, or Roosevelt. Woo. Yeah, I'm going to guess Wilson too. Where was first Macy's Day Thanksgiving? I put it the wrong way, but Thanksgiving parade. Okay, that question may be wrong then. Scrap that other question.
All right, let's move it. Let's go.
It said New York as well, so I think that question was wrong. That other question. Because it wasn't.
So wrap it up, and everybody wants to get ready to crash.
All right, we got D's and C's. Well, you were right, B, according to the thing, but I don't think that was right. And you're right, Scarlett. I don't think it was in PA, not according to Google anyway.
Right.
I wrote Roosevelt. Yes. Nicole says Happy Christmas. Yeah, it's already almost 2 a.m. here, so Happy Christmas.
Let's go. Bang.
I agree. Roosevelt was mad he couldn't decorate. Maybe. Maybe. All right. We got a couple left here. What is the most popular tree? Or we did that. What the hell, man? The Christmas nativity originate? Was it in Bethlehem, Italy, Germany, or Spain? I think that other one was worded different, but it was similar.
I think so. Yeah, where it happened.
Where did it originate? I'm gonna guess Bethlehem, but I don't know. I don't think the Macy's question was right either. So let's just go with it was wrong. Okay.
Rose says Spain.
Scarlett says Bethlehem.
Says
Bethlehem, but I don't know. What do you say?
I say Bethlehem A.
Kelly says Bethlehem as well. And the correct answer is, according to this, Italy.
Italy. Ooh, cool.
All right. What is the capital city of Christmas Island? Well, we know where it's at, but what's the Christmas city? Is it Kiritimati, the settlement, Yuletown, or Christmas Town?
Oh, all right. I have an answer, I think.
Yeah, he was born in Bethlehem. That's what I thought too. Hey, Amy, welcome. We're just wrapping up the trivia in a second.
All right.
Welcome. All right. Which is it? A or D?
I think it's A. I think A.
A says D. Nicole says A or C. What do you say?
I think A is the capital of that town.
That's what I would guess is A. And the correct answer is B, the settlement.
Shut up. Really? Wow.
That is what it says.
All right. That's about it.
All right. Which popular department store? We already did this one. And the answer is, of course,
Gimbals. Yeah.
Macy's. Da-da-da. All right, everybody. We are out of questions, and it is officially Christmas Eve in a couple different time zones. Thank you if you stayed with us, and thank you if you did both trivia. Hope you enjoyed the trivia. We'll have to do it again next year, and we'll have to do some other trivia soon. It's been fun. And like I said yesterday, I would really like to look about getting to try those Jackbox games if I can. Have to get together, maybe buy one and see how it goes. But we'll look at doing that. But thank you everybody for coming. We'll be back again on Sunday for Stranger Things. But until then, we hope you have a Merry Christmas. And if you haven't, please leave a comment on this video or yesterday's video with your favorite Christmas movie or Stephen King movie, and you can win a digital copy of The Long Walk via my website. It was given to the website to give away, but I decided to put it on here. So you can win that. And until then, Merry Christmas and
happy birthday, all you guys.
Can you message people? Wait, let me ask you. You can message people on YouTube, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
I thought about that. I'm like, comment on YouTube. I'm like, wait, can I message people on YouTube? Whoever wins? Oh, if not, most of you are in Discord. If you're not, join our Discord. And then if you won and I can't find you on YouTube, I can find you here. There.
All right.
Merry Christmas.
See you guys. Bye, gang. Bye, chat gang. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye. Sunday we have Stranger Things. Monday we have The Artist. And I'm waiting for that to come out. I want to see it.
All right.
Both of them, actually. All right, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. Good night.